All right. We have had now 20 minutes of technical problems that we are still working on fixing. We look to be good. I'm giving it, 10 more seconds? 20 more seconds.
Should one of us have it up to make sure it doesn't happen?
Yeah, I just don't know what's making it happen. That's my...
I can do it online.
Seems to
just
be...
on my network.
No, I mean, it should be fine. I don't know. Would the TV just having been on randomly?
So it's your fault.
Because it's a streamy kind of thing.
No one's saying that.
I tried to say the A word.
The A
It's
word.
sometimes on.
I tried to say her name out
I
loud.
feel like we don't usually
I'm a
have
cousin
it.
with that name. Yeah.
Well, for the past 48 seconds or so, it seems to have been working. All right. Party has... What do we do? You got to heal.
Yep, I did.
You got to heal. We moved into that main entrance room and is outside hiding behind a pillar. We're still on the internet.
Did you yell it? Or not?
I was going to, yes.
This is, let me just say, guys,
Yes.
the best way to play
right.
D&D. If you nothing makes for good story like streaming it live and having that internet. I'm good when you guys are.
Is there anything in this room?
This main room?
I didn't.
Oh, you're okay. Did anyone else leave?
I did, and I pulled Talius with me.
Okay,
Yep.
so Inda, Zephahim, and Bree remain in that one room. You can roll. Are you gonna look around? Are you just looking? Are you going to search around things?
I just want to get a lay of land to kind of see what's in here.
Good. Yeah, give me a perception check.
Natural one.
Natural 1. It appears to be just this this room with these 5, the things that Karen called beds. Just like the big slab of stone up on 2 other slabs of stone.
Okay.
Yeah, so you don't see it really. Otherwise, appears to be the same kind of stone but stucco-looking walls and ceilings with a smooth floor.
It's nothing. Okay. I'll
yeah.
leave. Yeah, I'll leave.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going.
I would have healed Body with just a cure wounds as well, seeing how badly she is.
Okay. Yeah, go
she's
for it.
in rough shape, so. Plus wisdom. Oh, sorry. Or charisma. Plus 4, 9.
Okay. Back in that main room, Karen kind of looks around and he says, "Well, we've got what we've needed. They're ready to go."
Will they keep following us?
I don't know entirely.
Great.
They might just stay back there where they're from. They seem to be in that room until it was opened. I could see them coming into this chamber, possibly. If we go outside, we should be safe, I imagine.
Okay.
Who are they the angry spirits of?
I have no idea. Whoever lived here before, I imagine.
You don't know anything about this place? You brought us down here.
I did, yes. Very little. Just what I've gleaned from other excavation.
What was this place?
A home, I believe, of some sort.
To what?
To home of whoever it was that lived here before.
Yeah, but what were they?
I don't know. It's hard to see. I mean, you saw them. They're all distorted now. I can't imagine they looked like that in life.
You said, don't go in there
Yes.
before we went in there.
Yes.
How did you know that the ghosts were in there?
I turned around and I saw them.
Before we
So
opened the door?
through
Yes.
the door.
So this is why I ask you for your goggles, and you don't let me use them.
No, they're mine.
But yet you ask us for the discs, and we give them to you.
That was the deal. You got something out of it too, right?
What did we get? We nearly died.
That thing.
Could I
Don't
buy
care
your
about
glasses?
It's cool.
I'm walking out of the.
You look like a slave I once knew.
Thank you.
You're leaving?
I'm leaving.
Okay, yeah. So Badi kind of jumps up through that hole and kind of scrambles up.
Well, I'm gonna
pulls
follow
herself.
her
Okay.
so I can get my swords back.
Sure.
Try to.
I'm going to go up with them because the ghost scared the hell out of me.
Yeah.
I do
Karen,
not
he's-
want to be possessed.
He's
by
keeping
one.
an eye, but he's kind of standing there and willing to be the last one out.
Bye bye.
Okay. Tanaki. Except for he and you guys. Is everyone leaving?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Yeah, you guys go. Karen's the last one to scramble out as he like puts the mirror in his bag up and then pulls himself up and grabs him up and says, "Oh, it's late. Well, thank you for that. I think these will be very useful. I'd be remiss if I didn't offer you all the opportunity to discover what I must look for. Perhaps you should sleep until morning, but would you want to see as well?"
See what?
I have a theory. I have an idea of what... these here, I think, will let us see from far away. And... is that one of your friends hiding behind that pillar? Yeah, I think it allows you to see from far away. And if it gives us that sort of vision, I have a theory of what I might see. But I don't want to say it until we get there and we can see for sure.
Like far away in present time, just somewhere else?
Yes.
Can you look
Okay.
for anything you want, or does it kind of just show you?
No, I think we'd have to go there. I mean, far away, but not like that far. Not like, let's see something. You have to be there.
I mean, you said that you were looking for some kind of gemstone. Would it let us see that?
Does it look at a place or a thing?
It's... we can... Well, we won't see anything. It's too dark. I mean, we could wait till morning and I could show you how I think it works.
But if you look far away, maybe it's not dark there.
No, it would only... It's...
Does anybody else think that it is odd that we are just letting him take this from us?
What do you mean letting you? That was the plan before we walked in there.
You did agree to
I
that.
didn't ask you.
You did agree.
I think you should ask your friend hiding behind the pillar over there. He's the one who gave it to him.
And, why did you run?
Jesus, scared.
You left us for dead.
I left because we were going to die if we stayed there. Like I said.
We
did
stayed and
not.
none of us died.
You got lucky.
It was
Clearly.
close.
Happened again.
What?
I think it happened again.
Mm-mm.
I did not like that you ran.
Why? Would you prefer I stayed there? And did what?
Helped us fight.
What could I do? You think these ghosts would believe illusions?
I don't
My
know.
parlor tricks?
Don't know what they believe.
You have a sword?
We were scared. We were in trouble.
I have a sword. I take out my shitty scimitar, no shitty rapier, and throw it in the dirt in front of him. This right here. Against ghosts?
Yeah, she was shooting them. There
Please.
still did something.
Please.
It's better than being a coward.
Coward. I would rather be a living coward than a dead hero.
Here, says Karen as he goes over to where it seems that he had like started to make an area to camp before. So he kind of has like things started to be able to make a fire, and he goes over and starts putting that together.
I don't intend on dying in a hole in the ground for trinkets.
Well, maybe it's not just a trinket.
Maybe not. But a dead body amongst riches is still a dead body. I walk away.
I don't think you can blame your friend for wanting to save his own life. It is only natural. We almost killed two of you, not knowing what we were doing.
I just think it was a little premature.
Happens to the best of us.
Buddy was ready to die in there. I respect this.
I think we can both agree that the Procurator is made of a different substance than your friend. A stronger,
I
more
don't
beautiful
know.
substance.
I don't know what I would have done if it were my choice, but I would not have run away from it.
Karen pretty quickly gets a pretty nice fire going, and he, as it's like starting to grow. So, well, why don't you come here? It's the warmth is nice, even if it's not too cool.
Thank you.
Will we be expecting more of your kin?
No. We've left them. Were you the one that was traveling with?
Yes?
Yes. We left quite a while ago, right? It was some days since we left the
I
orcs.
see a few around.
Don't you remember?
I'm
remember that he
bothered by other things. I have no time for that.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk in front of Body as she's walking over the fire. I'm gonna stand in front of her and look right up. And I'm gonna ask for my sword back. Can I have my sword back, please? It goes. I'll take out the other one. It goes with this one. They come together. They're like twins.
I thought you agreed to combat for it. But
If
that's
that's
not
what
it did.
I would always like to try and ask first.
I was kind of
No
looking
need
forward to seeing the two of you fighting.
I could. Do you, well, I guess if it comes to that.
We should do it right now.
I'm too tired to watch this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a shit about what happens.
That's fine. Still mine. I would like to have it.
You fought well back there.
Thank you. I tried. I only had one sword, though. It's hard.
Better than none.
It's true. Luckily, I'll throw the other one, the one that I have, and then I'll call it back to me. Luckily, I can
Cool.
do that. I can't do it with that one, though. That's why I'm asking for it back.
This is very odd.
I'll throw it again. Call it.
May I see that?
Sure.
Does it appear in any way different than the sword that Badi has or had earlier?
I can answer that if you'd like.
Sure.
There's no difference.
Okay.
They just look, one of them has like a white hilt, the other one's black. They're just made of different materials.
Okay.
But they look exactly the same. The writing, however, on one is different than the other.
I wouldn't probably know that though.
No, not unless you examined it, but
Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm looking.
then yeah, you would notice. I mean, they just don't look the same. The shapes don't look the same.
Where did you find this sword?
I made it. Well, I bought it and then engraved some stuff on it. The orcs took my stuff, well, my book.
Does anybody else know what this is?
A sword?
Well, what is?
Yes, it's a sword,
Oh,
but how does he throw it and get it back like that?
Magic?
maybe it's not a siege does it.
Is that what it is? Is it magic?
Maybe.
It is not Sazish. It does not follow Sazish.
Who?
Did you ask him?
No, I have no.
Listen to this.
I do not follow. No.
You think this man is a Sazish follower?
I don't know. I didn't ask him.
He did
He
not.
would
I know
be
you're an
lucky.
assumptuous one. Zephyr.
Here you are, Talius.
Thank you. I'll take it back. And then I'll call the other one.
I'll cut your own arms off.
No, I'm very good with them. Then I'll put them back.
Big boulders around.
There are like natural boulders, but these big stone columns that were sticking up, a lot of them have like broken and fallen over. So there are certainly large like stones where those.
Okay, I want to go up to one right in front of it, put the rod on the ground, and turn it on.
Okay. As you do, roll a d12 for me. And I'm going to assume you're facing away from the rest of the group.
Oh,
because,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I like moved away from them.
Okay,
Just
so don't
like
roll a
that,
12.
right
Or don't
now.
roll a 6.
Don't roll a 6?
Well, if we're doing clock directions.
He knows where it is. It's a half moon on the top, right? He knows where the field goes.
Yeah, sure. So it's going to shoot it straight up. And then it's going to follow its trajectory for a while. And we'll see which direction it ends up in.
3.
Because it's not going to go 30 and then stop. It's going to kind of...
Well, you go up.
3.
That's from testing. Yes, for the 3. For that, to see if I can do that.
All right, so
Because it
roll...
has no inertia in any other direction, so it would just go.
Roll
straight.
just a straight intelligence check.
How do
6.
6. Okay, so I'm gonna say it. You don't put the thing on a flat enough piece of earth so that it's slightly angled. So it does. It goes, and it falls at about a little over to your left there. As it falls, it actually breaks apart some more and splits.
Was awesome.
Some other like pebbles and dirt shower
And
down.
I'll turn it off. And back up so that if anything that comes out.
Yeah, just other like small rocks, pebbles, and dirt just fall its
How
way.
can we trust you, slave?
I'll rip off
Whoa.
my cape and I'm the evil guy. I'll take all your stuff.
How can we trust you, slave?
Well, first, don't call me slave.
Why not?
Because that's not my name. Did we not have a conversation about this?
We did.
He is no longer a slave. He paid for his own freedom.
I did. Oh, did I give you that money, by the way?
Fine, Talius.
Well, you might want to subtract that from your new thing.
What?
What
That
is?
Oh, that's fine. I'll do it later.
Fine, Talius. You have earned your name, I suppose. Turok says you did. How can we trust you? To not steal from us or kill us in the night.
Oh, I don't steal. And kill.
How do
only
I
kill
know
if I'm
this?
fighting.
I just met
You
you.
don't.
He never took any of my stuff.
Here we
And
go.
I could have killed him very easily.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
That's
A
strange.
joke between friends.
Your friends?
Hmm.
Didn't he own you?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, not me, really. I mean, I guess I had custodial rights or something at some point. As he's like going through his bag and like pulling out papers, and then finally he has one. He's pulling it out. He's just, and like now the big fire's kind of like angling it to be able to read. Yeah.
I think we're down there.
I burned some incense.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going down. I mean, let's
Okay,
just keep
I'm just
playing.
saying.
I don't know what to do.
That's
So
fine.
at least
Whatever.
we'll play a game and be able to put it on YouTube.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about
Yeah.
I light some incense.
You what?
Light some incense
Okay.
and meditate by the fire.
Sure.
To try
I
that.
went down again.
I walk over
Practice
to I walk over
my thing.
I walk over to Buddy and I look at her and say, "What happened?
it. You left.
What happened to you?"
You left her. And she almost died.
He was close.
Well, while they talk, I'm going to take out my piece of paper
I
and
was-
write on it.
I wish I could have stayed. I don't have the strength to stay.
It
To
wasn't.
fight like that.
It wasn't exactly a fair fight.
I wish I had the strength to fight like that.
You mean you wish you didn't run away like a little coward?
I would not. You would not condescend to call me a coward if you've known what I've been through, Zephahim.
I did not condescend. You ran away during a fight.
During a fight,
That's what it was.
you are a fool, Zephahim, for assuming that someone like me would stay and fight a fool's fight.
I suppose, but
I would
you
do
were
it.
the only one who ran.
I
Even-
was
Even Bree stayed.
three
She is
states.
half your size,
And what?
and she stayed and fought.
And I
Bravely?
was further outside, and I could run away, and I could keep myself alive.
I would have run too, if I could.
No,
None of you understand this, do you? We have to go back. They are abomination. They are not part of this world. They must be destroyed.
In the morning.
Would you kill anything that's not supposed to be in this world? You only have one axe.
How can you look into that and laugh?
I'm not laughing while I'm looking into it.
They were people. Once.
Maybe. But
They have suffered. For who knows how long. Down there trapped.
listen, Ox. Your people always have their head towards the sky. Their head towards battle. To be fair, mine do as well most of the time. But I've been down there. These aren't the first I've seen. You only have one axe.
Her name is Badi, and I will fight with her.
Of course you will, Ox Lover.
And I will ask you to watch your tone.
Well, on the morrow then, do we set off together? I believe from here it's not but a 2 days' travel. If I'm correct, I will show you what is undoubtedly the most magnificent thing you've ever seen.
That does sound good. I can go for that, and then I'll
We
go
cannot,
home.
we cannot leave. Body says this, so we stay.
They're not going anywhere. You can always come back.
That is true.
I mean, we could go back down in the morning. We took out 2 of them by my count, yes. There were 3 more. There might be others hidden in the walls.
The
but-
difference is now we will be prepared. I will ask Sazish for help before walking in blindly.
And if you can see them and you're willing to join us, that would be a great benefit.
Or give us your goggles. We don't need your help.
Roll persuasion. I'm going to give you advantage because I think you're helping, but I think you're the one really trying to persuade.
Six.
Well, let's see. We did make one deal. The deal was this for a trip down, and you got to keep, whatever else you found, your stick, whatever else. A second trip might take a second deal. I'm not against it, mind you. I mean, I think the spirit of our first deal would say if there's more shit down there you want, I'll help you get it, but I need a reason to go down there. I mean, besides, I'm not as bloodthirsty as some.
Have you ever heard of the twin rubies of Amudine?
Twin rubies.
Well,
Not
the
much
eyes.
of a gen man myself. The eyes of what did you
Amudine.
rubies? Amberdine.
Would I have
Amberdine
ever-
sounds a bit like amber, but no, that wouldn't make sense. I can't say I have. What is that?
Don't worry about it.
Would I have known about that?
Roll a history.
Natural 20.
Oh, God was it?
25.
All the whispers, here they come.
Sit down for
We
this.
have no internet. We don't have shit. And you're gonna get a fucking nat 20 on Ambudine, you saucy ass motherfucker. Alright, I'm just gonna say it. 'Cause
Sure.
I'm assuming you're gonna, unless you want to be, see, I could whisper it, but.
Let's go inside.
I don't want to get too excited, so you can just say it.
Alright, don't lift the table. You don't know what the twin rubies of Ambudine are.
Mm-hmm.
But Ambudine certainly sounds familiar. What was your area of expertise in your studies?
Elvish liberal arts.
Magical items.
Magical items. Motherfucker. You don't have too much. It's a low magic world. You don't have too much
magic items.
I love them.
Okay.
He
All
might
right.
manage
Fair
it.
enough. Fair enough. That might come in handy then.
Tea and take.
But
actually.
one of the other professors at the university, maybe one of your parents. Which of your parents would have studied
My father.
ancient history?
My
He would have been
father.
okay. He's told you about Ambudine. Came up. This was long ago. A Sil Ja Ambudine was a dragon during the Great War between dragons and giants. I think that's all you know.
Okay.
More than that 20.
That's cool. That name. I'll have to look back in my notes. Sounds familiar.
Okay. I'm going to bed.
Sure.
How do you know this?
I'm just gonna pass out.
I'll take first watch.
I'll also take first watch.
Oh wait, I don't have to pass out. Forgot.
You don't have to, but you probably
Meditate for
should.
4 hours. I'll just meditate for 4 hours of full rest.
Sure. Yeah, you meditating. Okay, who's taking first watch?
Me and Zeph.
Okay. Does everyone else go to sleep?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Does Karen go to sleep?
He does. He takes that paper that he had and shoves it inside a pocket and takes his pack and kind of puts it against his head and takes the mirrors and has them kind of on his chest and kind of crosses his arms over them and looks very contented and goes to sleep. Yes, I love you. You're annoying. Who would like to? Yeah, you're on a book. Okay, there we go.
Of course.
Who would like to
Perception.
do the percent? One person can do it at advantage, or well, do you have dark vision?
Yes, I do.
Just wanted to
I have
ask.
special eyes.
Haha.
Specialize.
22.
Okay, that's quite good. Everyone else goes to sleep, and the sun is already down at this point. So you're just looking around, and it's hard to see too much, right? It is almost pitch black. You have a beautiful, beautiful blanket of stars above you, though. And I think that's what you're looking at when you see what starts off as a speck, but then getting bigger and bigger, something really big flying and blocking out some of those stars as it goes.
Hey, Zephine. There's something really big flying in the sky.
What do you
is
mean?
that? Like, something's flying in the sky.
Sorry, I'm getting gas.
I would look up at it. Do I?
Yeah, I
discern
mean,
anything?
with you pointing it out, you can see, and it's coming kind of closer. It's going to fly almost directly overhead. And as it does, you see what is some sort of, and I don't think you can see it too well in the dark, right? It is high, but it is obviously very big. Some creature. You think it might, at first, oh, that's pretty big. Maybe it's an Icosacast. It doesn't seem like a regular, oh no, that is much bigger than an Icosacast. Until it's directly overhead, and then you can make out what appears to be an eagle, but much, much larger. Large enough to carry the two of you off if it so chose. However, it seems to just continue flying, paying no attention to you far below or to your camp.
You could shoot at it.
I think it's just flying over, and I'm hoping that's all it does.
Well, if we need to, you could shoot at it,
Yeah.
right?
Uh,
I cannot. Okay.
it might just be like throwing a pebble at body. You won't really do much.
Let me ask you this, since you are such an expert. If this orc takes our thing that we got, is he evil?
I don't decide.
What do you mean you don't decide?
I don't decide.
You
I
always
get told.
say you always say this is evil, this is not evil.
I try to guess, but for the big things that I'm supposed to know, I don't decide.
Who decides this?
My angel.
I'm sick of hearing this. When am I going to meet this angel?
Well, he doesn't come in person. Just speaks to me when I dream.
This is so weird. Speaks to you when you dream. I'm not sure I believe you.
You don't have to.
The shadow's coming back towards you.
Oh, it's coming
And
back.
it's larger this time
Oh,
because it's lower.
Closer. Yeah. We should maybe hide in the ruin and wake everyone up. Now.
Wake them up.
It
Oh,
keeps
it got
going.
lower. If it comes back, it's gonna be right on top of us.
I don't know if it is going to attack or not.
Well, yeah. So I'd rather not risk it.
As you're watching it, turns around.
Oh, yep. Turn around.
It's coming back. It's not coming towards the ground, but it's kind of like dropping down every time it passes.
Wake them up. quietly.
Don't wake Karen.
Okay. I'm fine with this. I will wake Turok and Badi first.
As you do, it's low now, and you can make it out. It does indeed appear to be an eagle, right, with this huge wingspan, and it goes pretty quick. But you're noticing it's not a trick of the eye, which is what you originally thought. But now seeing it past this third time, it's slowing itself down to get a better look at you as it's going. And this time, you get a pretty decent look at it and see it looking back at you. As it.
Does it look like a natural bird, or does it look like is it something I might have seen out on the plains?
As you're woken up and like it's pointed out to, roll a nature check.
Bree, up.
What?
9?
At this point, it's flown off a bit too far. You didn't get a great look. You're still groggy. You're trying to like rub the sleep from your eyes. You didn't see it too well, but it has turned and is coming back. I woke these two up.
I have one of those special arrows. If it comes too close,
It's close.
Don't attack it yet.
No,
I'm not going to. But in
Be ready
case.
just in
we're
case.
going in the room.
It takes another pass. This time, probably no more than 30 feet above you, as it looks down. That's right. I have power and thumbs. Bingo. Again, slows down. Takes what appears to be a rather intelligent, good look at the lot of you. Flies past, angles its wings, starts to go up, veers way around, and then starts going back, like in the original direction it came. But this time, instead of flying over you, kind of circles around to get back on that path. And you watch it for a while, but it does seem to go.
Okay. What was that about?
It was looking at us.
I know
So
this.
you woke us all up?
Well, I thought it might attack, so we could hide in the room.
It seems to me it was looking to see if we were a snack or
It's trying to take our food.
no. I think we were the food,
You think we were the food?
but it decided against
big
it.
enough.
Otherwise, we would have been its food.
I don't know about this.
I think it wanted our better banana bread.
It was odd that it kept going and going.
Doesn't matter.
It has better eyes than us. It probably saw very quickly that we are not food.
What are you all talking about? Are we sleeping?
Shit. No, go back to sleep. Yes, you go.
Trying to. You're talking. Damn.
What do you think? You know the way of these things.
I'm going back to sleep.
What
I
about
think
you?
we should keep our whoever is on watch should keep their eye on the sky. If it returns, we might consider moving. But I think if it left,
Okay.
it is harmless for now.
I'll put the fire out and then continue watch.
The rest of your watch goes by without any troubles. Who wants to take second watch? Or who?
Is
Are you
that
waking up to
4
take second
hours? How long is that?
watch? I've been doing 3 watches a night, technically. But, I mean, I don't know.
I'll go next.
You can
I'll
kind
go
of do
next
it
too.
however you
Well,
want.
I was just, then I'll wait so that I can hit the 4 hours.
And then Bree, second watch.
Okay. Someone can roll a perception check.
Do you have dark vision?
Yeah, I'm dark vision.
I do not.
Okay, you can roll at advantage.
Guess I'll do it twice. 12.
Okay. Nothing seems to come back. You keep your eyes on the sky, looking, and it is a truly beautiful sight. Not that there's really anything to stop you from seeing all the skies, but I think you just look less when you're in a city. Being out here camping the way you are, no really high trees or anything around, just looking out, it's beautiful to look at. Even though you're a little trepidatious after the day's activities and after the night's
I turned the.
almost visitor.
I set the fire again. It's cold.
It is chilly.
The desert at night is cold.
He told us it wasn't cold.
And it's not a desert.
Well, I mean, it's a plains basically. It's a plains with winds. Oh.
Yeah, it's definitely chillier than it is during the day, but it's helps to have a fire. It's not hard.
They don't need it, pussies.
Holy fuck. Holy
damn.
shit. Wow. That hurt my feelings.
You're not even there.
I'm sleeping. Of course I am. I'm sleeping.
Oh my
No,
god.
you're meditating.
I'm meditating. I don't sleep.
All right. Yep. Your watch goes by without a hitch. What's the next watch?
Guess that's me.
I'll get up.
Okay. One of you guys can roll an advantage, or you both can roll a perception. You can watch for the evening.
I have dark vision.
Oh, then you can do it.
Wait, do all of us have dark vision?
I think so.
And Bree doesn't have
10.
Okay. Yeah, also, after hearing that the whole last watch went by fine, you keep a little bit of a lookout at the sky, a look around. There's not much going on here. Definitely insects around. You listen to the sounds of nature, I think. And
I still hear other like night critters.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, there's
Nothing to be
definitely
suspicious about.
life here. But nothing that seems to bug you, nothing that accosts you, nothing.
I'm gonna
That should
light
be
the flame again. Of the fire, I should say.
Well, I think
It was.
lit.
I lit it back
Yeah,
Oh, you
those
did?
lit it.
Oh,
So you
okay.
keep it going.
Yes, remember you
feeding
called
it
us
throughout the
pussies. Oh no, that was
No, that was
Mick.
Mick. Wow.
I know
You're
they look,
always
I
just
know,
so mean to
I know
me
they
that
look
whenever
and-
something mean
I know
happens,
they look
think
and
it's
sound
you.
the
Why
same.
so mean. What?
I know they look and sound the same, but
Are you two actually brothers? Like,
Holy shit.
Anyway.
That's how it felt when you came at me.
You're gonna die today.
You better off poking and then cutting.
Poke and then cut.
Like death. Like
You all wake up.
Stab it.
Yeah.
You all wake up the following morning. You have the benefits of a full rest, and you are now level 6.
Yay!
Should we roll?
The top
Yeah, we
of
need
it.
to
Roll for hit
I already
points.
did.
At the table, buddy
You said
boy.
baby.
level 6, so I did.
Mick rolled
Max
it for
roll.
me. I didn't even
7.
roll it myself. Mick
7.
7 plus 2. Yes.
for the record,
11.
Always better than what Mick rolled.
I had a
so
dream
I'm
last
gonna take
night.
I'm not taking a hidden druid level. I
I
can't
had
roll
a dream
D12
last
on a
night. You
druid
go
By
level.
2.
it. Yeah.
That would
I
have.
rolled many.
Oh,
Nice, though.
6 out of 6.
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Yeah, so I
Sir,
guess I'll go up.
we can retcon that
just for
just for a minute because
face.
that's right. I forgot you were doing that with this next level.
What?
70. Nice. I think that was 5.
Are you gonna tell people?
What was that?
Because we could just do you wake up and explain
Well,
your dream from the night before.
You just, I prefer you just
Okay.
narratively do it.
Yeah. So while you were sleeping, after your watch, when you went back to bed, getting close to the fire, you went to sleep feeling that heat next to your body, the warmth of it, and then the warmth grew. And it was a bit more, a bit much actually, and you felt like you should wake up and maybe move a little further away. But you couldn't. It was that weird thing, I'm kind of uncomfortable, but I'm also kind of tired, I'm kind of sleepy. And then you started to sweat. And then you started to burn. And then your eyes opened, and you were surrounded in fire and burning. You could actually hear the crackling of your own skin and smell the hair as it burned off of you. And you felt hot breath on your face. Why don't you move? You can't see. Your eyes are closed, which doesn't seem possible because you're fairly sure you can feel your eyelids burning off. You can feel as your eyelashes burn down like a fuse to start singeing around your face.
That's it.
I sort of try to back up a little bit in the dark, sort of just kind of.
You are paralyzed
I
within
don't.
this fire. As you try to move, your fingers barely scratch into dirt, And as you do, you realize the sand underneath you, because it's sand now, not dirt, is hot. It is burning hot and scorching your back from underneath, even as the fire burns you from around. Why don't you move? Don't you have the power?
And can I speak?
Yes.
I want it.
So it comes from your mind, not from your mouth. As you feel your lips dry out and crack, and you hear, I made you. Give yourself to me, and I'll make you more.
Who are you?
You were born to me.
I knew it.
It's only right.
Very well.
And you wake up. Just like that. No physical scarring. Nothing wrong with your body.
Sweaty?
Nothing. Waking up. Rather peaceful, even.
Oh.
As if you had a good night.
Good
Only
morning,
starting to get
everyone.
anxious and anxiety feeling as you slowly start to remember the dream you just had.
I get up, and I'm sort of gonna face one of the pillars, and I'm gonna sort of feel something in the back of my head. I'm gonna feel like a warm heat in my hand. I'm gonna extend my hand out to the pillar, and I cast Eldritch Blast.
As you explode a big hole in this pillar. Otherwise, it's still standing. This is the one that I'm gonna get used to it. Talius was tied to the previous day.
Yeah, it was.
And it's
it was
still
the
solid, but a big chunk
It
is
was
taken
also
out
the
of
one I was
stone.
hiding behind. So.
Yeah.
We all saw him do this?
Oh yeah.
I wasn't hiding it. I was.
Yeah, he just walked up and did it.
Wow.
What the hell was that, Indo?
That was new.
Something happened. I think I met my father.
Your father?
Father.
Is
I
he
thought
the
you knew
orc
your
sleeping in
parents.
the tent?
No.
There's
He
no.
wishes.
What do you mean you met him? There's no one else here.
In my dreams.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh, fascinating.
And you just don't believe it, and no one believes me. I talk to an angel in my dreams.
I had the
Bullshit.
Angels
I had
don't
I had a
exist.
dream. The character came to me in a dream last night.
I blast two more. I blast two more off at other pillars.
Oh,
Yeah,
now
you're testing your range, testing your aim. You're starting to learn as you try to get some far away that after a certain distance it will kind of fizzle out and dissipate.
I can do
Learning
that
to
too.
aim it.
And I cast Eldritch. No.
Everyone took a level in Warlock. Ooh, future campaign ideas.
Buddy.
You will not run again now?
Yes.
Is that what this means?
It means I think I'll stay.
Stay where? With us? Oh, with them. I can't wait to go home.
What's the word then? Are we going back in? Do we want to continue on?
We're going in. We need to stop the ghosts. Send them to where they're supposed to be.
I start walking towards the tomb. I pick up my rapier that's still on the ground where I threw it to the ground, and
Yeah. Well, can we say this then? If we go back in now, you will accompany me on this 2-day journey. A little bit farther west, a bit, I want to say northward from here. But if I run into your people, it might help to have you here. And if we run into something a little less notorious, I'm sure we could deal with it together.
Have you ever seen any giant eagles in this area?
And this far south, mostly they stay by the mountains up north. It's not unheard of.
Good to know.
Karen, the way I see it, we are cleaning up the rest of your mess.
My mess.
Hang on.
Oh, God.
If we are to accompany you, I think we're going to need a little bit
Gotta take the
more
bottles out and-
than just that. And I cast suggestion on him. Payment, perhaps.
What's the save for suggestion? Charisma?
Yep, charisma. 16.
I'm supposed to pay you to accompany you back inside and with something you want to do.
No. to accompany you. We are paid for.
Alright, so you accompany me, and then I will help you do whatever it is you want to do back in here.
We are cleaning up these ghosts of our own volition.
I'll pay you 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A hex?
There's 7 of us.
Well, a hex and a point, or whatever you want.
This does not sound worth our time, Zephyr, does it?
Oh, I was gonna say okay.
Not really. Make it 2 hex and 2 points, and we'll go.
Why are we haggling over money?
It is good to have.
We got a lot.
How about 2 hex even?
Fine.
No.
What?
Share of the loot, same as before. That's it. You run into my people, I'll vouch for you. That's it. Take it or leave it. I don't care if you stay or not.
I am curious to know, what is the final destination? Where are we taking you?
It's in the middle of nowhere.
Well, yeah.
That's not an answer to my question.
He just points, I want to say generally, that direction. 2 days out. By all degrees, we should not hit anything between here and there. Save a few meals.
Is it another one of your ruins?
No, we don't even need to go in the ground.
What direction did he point?
Generally westward, maybe slightly north. He kind of did one of these, trying to approximate, like.
Isn't the river to our west?
No. I'm sorry, eastward. That is my mistake. You're on the east bank of it. I think I said west bank when I started. I'm getting my directions mixed up. Yeah, the eastward, a bit further away.
It's almost the next month.
From here. Approximately 2 days travel. We can go quickly, it's fine. More eyes to keep watch.
This is the way we are supposed to go.
I mean, if we were traveling east anyway, I don't see why we couldn't train him.
What do you think, slave?
Yeah.
You responded to it, so it's your name.
It's not his name.
Well, I'll say, for my part, this is fine. The loot, any loot we find is yours. You accompany me, will help me hopefully just stay away from, but vouch for if need be with the oxen,
Yes.
herds.
What do you think of this?
My mouth has never figured around to that word too well.
Where's your home? You say you need to go.
Nah, I don't need to go anywhere.
You said you wanted to go home. You can't wait to get home. You said that last night.
Did I?
Yes.
No.
Just now.
Really?
Well, let's get going then. What are you all standing around for? As he's getting his pack, and he kind of ties off the mirror, one part of it, so it's kind of hanging off by his side, off of the pack, and he's kind of getting it all together. And pulls out his knife and checks it and puts it back away, and takes out his wand and looks at it.
You said you were going to show us what that item did in the morning.
Oh, it may be more impressive if we wait till we get there. But do you want to see
Until we get where?
where we're going? I don't really need it till we get there.
I'm curious.
Well, let me see. I'm sure I can figure it out. And he grabs it. So he holds it, and he's like, I'm sure. It seems like a simple handle, as he's holding it this way, so it's just up. But I think you have to hold it just so, and, well, let's really see what this baby can do, right? And he puts a finger on it, and he goes around the edge all the way, and as he gets all the way back to where he started, he lifts it because the top shoots out and spinning shoots up high about as far as you can see, and you all look up as this thing just keeps going. He goes, no, that's not where your eyes should be. Here. And you look into this kind of bowl thing, and you see a spinning, and how could it be and then you realize as the spinning part of the mirror that is high up there starts spinning slower as it reaches its zenith. You look in, and you're seeing what that mirror would be seeing.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
So it's like reflecting that reflection. And here we go. As it
Wait, what do we see?
you see you all
Just
reflected from approximately
it's looking down on us.
500 feet up. So you see the surrounding area. You see pretty much the layout, which is fairly easy to understand. You see the surrounding areas.
And you move it.
I don't know, but it's coming back. As it, and he holds it up, and it. And though it seems like there should be a lot of force, and it seems like there should be recoil, it just fits perfectly. That was cool. I liked that.
So it
Well, the little one
shows
around.
you what you look like if you were an eagle.
It's a bird's eye view.
Yeah.
Difficult to get unless you had wings.
Well,
Eh. One day.
Sure.
no, it wasn't.
Eh.
I'm disappointed.
It's all. This is how I. It's all right here. And he pulls out that paper that he had the night before. It's all here.
I'm kind of glad we didn't try to keep it.
What?
There. So next to this is writing in another language. It's obviously seems to be transcribed from somewhere, and then his translation in.
What language is it in?
Actually, it would have been in Orcish.
Nah, I cannot read this.
Does anyone read Orcish?
I'll take it.
All right. Then
Yeah.
I was giving it to Turok.
I'll take it.
You know, I was handing it literally to Turok, though.
I stole it.
Here we go. I stole it.
You can't read it.
Classic T. I stole it.
Nor could you even reach if he was giving
Yes,
it to
I did.
Turok.
Yes, I did.
Or she, sorry.
Is it okay?
I could read it. It's fine.
Wait,
I'm gonna cast
Huh?
comprehend language.
He's like, can I just read it? I can, and then okay. So you're touching the paper, so you can. So you actually see.
I'll close my eyes and go like this.
So now you actually see it side by
Sorry, Tony.
side, and it's a rather good translation. Some of the phrasing is a little, very bit different because you can understand
can read
even
both.
the ancient language that it was originally transcribed in, and then
What ancient?
Oh, you have comprehend languages?
Just some
You don't know?
random ancient language.
What?
you don't
You
know.
have comprehend languages? Or can we
Yeah.
just read it?
Oh, I can read it, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
As long
right.
as you can touch it, yeah.
Yeah, as long as you're touching the paper, sure.
What to say? Read to the class.
It says,
Out loud.
it says
Hello.
all humans are slaves.
I'm gonna take out my piece of paper and write it down.
Yeah, sure.
You're going to tell us what it says.
I mean, I'd look it back. I think
Oh,
I might
it's-
have another copy.
Something about two minds and people in love.
You just wrote the whole
Did
thing
you translate it? Huh? Did you translate it on your paper?
in Elvish.
down. You just
Can you
wrote
write it
the
in
whole
common?
thing?
I mean, I'm sure Orc Lover could read it, but I could as well.
I don't think he can read.
I'll write it. I'll write it on
really?
a piece of paper.
Might be able to read some. I don't know, with an int of 8.
Yeah, I can.
Can I read some of
He
it?
translated
You
it
can
common.
really
Okay.
first
So
grade
again,
level.
the
Yeah.
two were parted ways.
Some sight
No.
words, maybe.
So again, the two were parted away. Through their minds dwelt ever on the other. Through mirror eyes they watched throughout the day all the soundless visions of their lover. I have no idea what that means.
It's a poem.
Well, yeah. Of course it's a poem. It's about love.
I'm
An
gonna.
orc
What
poem.
is it?
An
Poem?
orcish poem.
Well,
What is that
Well,
supposed
no,
to
I
mean?
translated it. I
translated
think
it
it
to
sounds
Orcish.
pretty good in Orcish.
What language did you translate it from?
I don't know.
Oh.
And how did
Then
you
how did
translate
you
it?
translate?
Well, I don't know what they called it. I figured it out.
Uh,
Context clues. Over time.
it's not
I
celestial.
can barely read
No.
it.
No, you don't recognize it.
I'm gonna feel very sad all of a sudden.
What is a poem, anyways?
Roll
Are you
for
okay?
sadness.
Roll percentile for sad.
Something
isn't
about
that
that
the
makes me feel sad.
Is it the lower part?
Someone's in
Did
love.
you love somebody?
She'll have knocked.
She's in love with it.
I'm just gonna like put on my hood and go sit.
It's like in Dexter.
Oh
Is
no.
brief
It's a
form.
poem about two lovers. I don't know. The people who lived in these ruins dotting this land, they were obsessed with this story. I found pieces of it here and there. Most of the manuscripts and texts are destroyed, but this one I found a whole stanza almost entirely intact.
Wait, if we're going back in, we could go back to the room where we got that mirror. There was a tapestry there that none of us could read.
I looked at that when I went off. It did seem to be rather destroyed. I couldn't make anything out. Often when I find what would be writing, this was an engraving on a wall, one that had not quite faded. I was able to get an etching of it and to translate it over time.
Okay. Well, let's go kill some ghosts.
Yeah, okay.
Double kill.
Pulls out his wand.
Again. Yeah.
I mean, we could kill ghosts, or we could just not
So
go
what is
that
that?
way.
That
No,
you just pulled
we
out?
have
This?
Yes.
a wand.
Thank
Oh,
you.
yes.
Of? Wait, what does it do?
Blasts things.
It's blasting one.
Much more useful
Blasting one.
against
Obviously.
ghosts than a dagger.
It's better than a blasting finger.
Oh no,
So you have
I used
more-
all of its charges yesterday. It should be good now with the
So
new
you
dagger.
have more?
What time we do Eldritch Blast?
You mean like...
I've come across more. I don't walk around with them.
When I can
Pretty,
do,
but
when I can
I
do
go
3
with them.
beams.
Yeah, so Tanaki goes down. I'm finding more and more now with this one. I've almost, as he hits the mirrors, confirmed that I think each stanza.
it's the ghost!
I'm still listening.
Yeah. It seems that each stanza corresponds to some sort of item that actually exists in the world.
Oh boy.
This one I was lucky enough to find, along with directions that I was able to decipher, that generally led me here.
To mark my suggestion. What?
They're always in some sort of shrine, much like the one where you found these mirrors. I believe that... I don't know if these people... it's hard. I can't say their names. I can't actually... I can only write the language. I don't know what it would have sounded like. But it seems like the two protagonists, whatever their names may be, in this poem, this ongoing thing, whether they existed or they're just metaphors, they have certain items associated with them that you can find. This is one of them, or two, I suppose.
So maybe I need all of them combined.
The Shingon Wu.
All of them.
Yes.
The Shingon Wu.
Yeah, I don't know what that would do.
So I would need the mirrors.
I mean, relax there, pointy ears. Shall we go in? I think your friend's dead. Are you dead?
No, I'm just right here.
Damn fine. And he just kind of like luge slides in.
Yeah.
Landing next to you.
I'm gonna thinking about the mirror.
Okay, everyone
As-
goes back in.
And
As
the
we-
love I once had.
When we step down and return to body and say, we send these spirits to their final resting place today.
You're very different today.
You're not there. They don't even
Inspiration.
know what they are. And they talk about them as if they know.
You can't help the ignorant.
They should not be here.
There's something wrong. There's something wrong.
And at that, we'll take our break.
Inspiration. 1d8.
Okay, and you have the 8 of inspiration the next 10 minutes. We'll be off for like 10 minutes, and then we'll return to run some more dungeon. Sounds good. I should have waited to level you up until after, but it's okay, we did it. Alright, guys.
The dungeon.
Tony, choke you out my chilling touch.
We
Just
want
touch
to
you.
throw a few more.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
we
still
were.
it's been on and off a little bit, but it is still. What is it?
Just throw a few more. Just a few more in there. Just throw a few more things in there.
A few more what?
Just anything.
Things to kill you? Yeah, sure.
Just open the book.
No.
And just fucking go.
Throw a ghast, a ghost,
Whatever land. Whatever land.
a shade,
I'm just
a
gonna go
shadow.
alphabetical. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
there you go.
start at one letter and just
Open
the
the
next
door.
3 things.
Fireball.
All right. I mean, if you want to go back in that room, it's already been checked out. You didn't find anything there, but feel free. We are off. It
I want you Dark
is.
Souls hit every
8:20.
wall with a sword.
We'll be back
Till there's an illusionary wall.
once I find the break
No.
display. We'll be back in 10.
That's what we're playing Dark Souls.
Stay tuned.
Destroy
The kids-
my life.
No, because the kids are watching me play because they can't
I think
get
it's an
past like the
engine.
Taurus demon.
Yeah. There's a picture in the fridge.
The molten
And the
lava.
cups are in the cupboard next to the sink.
Fine.
To the right of the sink.
No.
Yep.
Welcome back,
Everyone
everyone.
watch that should.
Yeah.
We're here to play some
Hello, future.
Dungeons
Don't call your
and
hand.
Dragons.
With the bread. Dude, cut your whole hand off.
We're also here to watch Tony literally
hand
cut
off.
his hand off.
So that it'll be
I
like,
don't
it'll
have
be like
cure
bear-
wounds for real.
T,
And
this is the market. Watching you eat banana bread.
And then
Just like you watch the people
Listen,
eating.
you
whatever.
guys think
it's
it's a
fat
joke.
Asian girls eat cupcakes.
All right, just nice and slow. And describe the crusty bits.
So, before I go down, Matt, I'm gonna
It's banana bread.
this is,
Are you okay? You're just cutting a piece of bread.
All right,
You're
let's-
choking
I'm
on
listening. Go.
Let's let him
choke.
No.
destroy
Oh, wow.
that rest of that loaf of bread.
Wow.
You
just
suck,
and
Tony.
get back into
I'm
it.
listening. Go.
It's not a bread knife, to be fair. It's not.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna play out.
Wow.
That's just a give up. Right
Never be
there.
a surgeon.
All right.
She's just gotten you an ice cream scoop.
All right. What is Badi doing?
I'm
before-
gonna go to the remains of the fire, and I'm just gonna cover myself in the ash from the fire, and I'm gonna light a torch before I go down. And then I'll go down.
So before I go, I'm gonna notice that everybody is starting to leave. But I'm going to take out my flute.
Oh no.
Whoa.
Breaking
I'm gonna hold it in my hands.
Break it in half.
You're ruining my moment!
Sorry.
I'm gonna hold it in my hands and just say, I don't know how much longer I can follow them, Glenn. I need strength from you. Things were so much easier when we were together, and they're so much harder now. I want to trust these people, but I don't know if I can. And then I'm gonna put the flute back in my bag and go into the whatever dungeon.
Were you doing that around us or
No, I was by myself because I remember I ran off because of the mirrors.
good? Because I was gonna say, did Glenn turn into a flute?
It's not Glenn.
Glenn.
It's Glendale.
Bree enters. She's the last one to enter down inside.
I had inappropriate questions about the flute.
And Carrie kind of looks
What
around
kind
and
of
is like,
band
which way are we going, husband?
I
Let's get
don't
this
think
over
it's
with.
my husband. I don't think the flute's my husband.
Well said!
I stuck a flute in my.
How many ways are there to go?
Well, we went that way. And we went that way.
This is still accurate.
So probably that way. Yeah, the part that my cat hasn't licked off. I found it's not just one cat that likes the taste of dry erase marker.
They all do.
I guess it's just a fucking thing. What's that?
Tag
So
teaming those.
the towards Tony is the way that you went to find the mirrors. That was that like no
No.
big room in the
towards
center. Yeah,
you.
that one right there. Right there. So you already went that way. The way that's drawn out is where you find the ghost. That's why it says boo. Someone wrote boo. So
I
now
did.
we know. So there's still that door to the right.
Well, since you are the only one who can see these ghosts before they show up, and apparently you can open all the doors here, I suggest you lead the way.
Well, that's the only door I opened. I'm sure I can do it again, though. I did it yesterday. As he goes over and pulls out some tools and he tinkers around. Right. Yeah. Oh, it was. The door opens.
Well, he's good.
You have to roll for it.
Didn't even have to. I was just gonna say, didn't even
He
have
did
to.
it. He already
He's
did
fucking
it.
natural.
He already did it yesterday.
I want this guy on my team.
I'm letting. I'm saying he already. He figured this door.
He's my
out.
next character, so if you kill me, I'm playing him.
Cool.
Great.
Talia says to everybody.
This one season
So
of
5
Mandalorian.
ghosts kill Tony. Yeah. The door's open. Oh.
I'll go ahead.
Good job.
Yeah.
Me too.
Sure. Sure. Okay. Let's do marching order. So we have.
We go third.
Body, Telius, go on, Inda,
I hesitate to ask, but could you
Tanaki.
hack off a piece of that for me? Just a little bit.
There you go.
No, thank you.
okay, and then I got Bree Tarak
One.
No, I should be last.
1
because
times
I
3
came in
is
last.
3.
I'll go after 10.
Done.
Okay, Tarak,
Would you like a
Zephyr
piece of
Team,
this
then
pie?
Bree. Okay,
Thank you.
I'm gonna force these things to mouth.
All right.
Can I have a bit of that? Just a trifle.
Because we all ate it before you could.
Just take the whole thing. It's okay.
All right. So Badi walks you guys. And I'll say, what's his name? Karen's walking with you, since it was suggested that he go first. You guys have already been down this way. So as you walk down this way, some of the walls are actually still carved here. It's not that kind of like bumpy stucco that it is in the rest of the building. And a lot of it you can't make out, but some of it you do, much of which was pointed out to you before. It shows, well, how's this? One person can roll a perception check at advantage, because everyone's kind of looking. And we'll see what you see.
Oh. I mean, I'll go for it if...
Sure, you're first.
Great. It's only 10. That's actually 11, sorry. Oh, wait. You know what? Am I still inspired?
Yes, you are.
Nice.
18.
Oh, shit.
I'll
Oh, much better.
bend luck and add 3 to that.
21?
Yep.
Okay, you get that how many times?
It costs 2 sorcery points.
2 sorcery points. Okay.
That's fucking awesome. Holy shit.
All right, you used all the things for that perception check. Okay. There's nothing.
I just wanted to do my new thing.
Well, I mean, I wasn't having fun anyway.
It is a giant beetle.
Yeah. So you.
Well, we turned a 4 into a 21.
That's true.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So you guys, looking at it, you notice it seems to be rough carvings of humanoid like people. Definitely, you see a river. And people living around the river.
Anything I would recognize from my herd's cultural memory? Like anything I would recognize that seems familiar to me, something my grandfather might have told me about, or any similarity there, any overlap?
No.
Okay.
No, there actually is
You're
not.
laughing.
Just the river.
Just the river.
That is, I know, but I know it's from here.
You would certainly, so it would seem, to be the Sean
can't
here.
actually
There
tell
are
me.
no similar. You know what?
Mr. Folk, please go to the
No,
other
we
side
can
of the room.
say. So I don't think anything you would have learned from grandfather, but there are distinctly.
Anything I would learn from Nana?
Well, I'll give you that. In these carvings, this is what I'll give you for the over 20 roll. There are these humanoid-looking things, and then there are also these shaggy, horned creatures who must be oxmen.
Are they
Off,
in the pictures?
yes. And in the picture where you see them, they are fighting with these people, but the people are definitely not tieflings, because you can very clearly see the horns on the ox. And very clearly seeing that the other creatures have no horns.
Are there any identifying marks on them?
No.
They just look like people.
Very simple. Yeah.
Stick figures.
More or less, yeah, kind of like big ovals for the shapes, but
There's one more thing.
a bit
With
more.
that, I don't know if I meant
That's
this, but is there anything in terms of what this was carved with? Metal tools, stone, like how this was hewn? On the
Sure,
rock?
yeah, probably with metal tools. Yeah, I mean, probably with tools of some sort,
Was there pigment
You're
on
an
it?
infant.
It's a fidget spinner.
If there was, it is no longer there. It is just the carving. Yeah. Yeah. If you still had a dwarf, you'd be able to do maybe some more stony things and learn more as far as the stone.
If
only.
Yeah, that like stone. What are
Rest
they?
in peace.
Stone
Probably
cunning,
not.
Probably
that kind of thing. But yeah, no, they definitely look carved.
They look like elves.
There's no pointy ears that you can tell. It's hard to say. They might be.
Could be. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's just the oxmen, like very obviously, like kind of shaggy. The horns coming off, a bit more angular, more of like they're done with more of a triangle face, whereas the other humanoid ones are like more like ovally looking faces. So it's kind of well, these must be oxmen, and they're fighting, and then sometimes like the Oxmen are over here, and then the humans are over here. Yeah.
I wonder if your people killed my people.
Probably.
Well, they don't have pointy ears.
That's true.
Who are your people?
The elves.
Where?
I don't know what that is.
They look like me.
Where are you from?
I'll flick my ear.
You look like a fool. That's okay.
What god do you worship?
This is a fair question.
That is a good question. I don't really...
You
I like to learn about them all.
You don't
Which
worship.
ones do you know about?
All of them.
Well, here we are then.
Can you give me a fun fact about them?
This is just a small corridor, and as you guys are talking, Karen is at the end, and he just points straight down and says, "Go ahead, try it out."
They're in there?
As you look down, there is a straight, long corridor.
I throw the torch as far as I can down though.
It hits nothing in the air and just falls. About 10 feet in front of where you are.
Okay.
So it just hit... Oh, I'm gonna walk up to it. Touch it.
Yeah, so there's almost like, and it's not like an invisible wall, it's actually more like a wall of force, so that as you push, it's like pushing back against you.
It's odd. It pushes back. Like,
Cut it with the axe.
I don't know if you could. You could try.
Cut it with the axe.
I'm not the only one with a magic axe.
Fine. I take mine out.
That's a nice axe.
Move out of the way.
I'll scoot out of the way.
No.
Throw it?
Yep.
Okay. And it gets kind of like, boom, boom, ching, and it hits, you're only like 10 feet away, so it's like,
Yeah.
goes at you, and I'm going to say you like jump out of it. It's not like it's right, but it bounces off of it.
Right in his
And
forehead.
then off the other wall.
I
and
go
it-
pick it up.
Yeah.
Is there sand or dust on the floor?
Yes.
I'll take a handful of it and I'll go up to it and I'll throw it to see where
Yeah,
it
it kind of
is.
just, and then falls.
Looks like flat.
Well,
Alright.
yeah, it seems to be.
No openings or anything?
I would at this
Roll an
point.
investigation check.
I would at this point cast divine sense.
Nothing around. No undead or anything.
What'd you say?
Investigation.
Oh no.
Where's the cat?
Is that a die? Whose die
It's
is that?
definitely a die, dude.
14.
Yeah, one of mine. Thanks. Thank you. Okay, 14. Yeah, with that you go along and you feel along and as you go. And so you're feeling and as you go down and around and then up and against the right side wall, kind of and up about, 4 feet or so, there's a space.
Oh, I found a space. I'll put my hand
What's
in
on
and
the
see
die?
if there's anything.
Yeah, it seems to go for a while as you
Even if I put my whole arm in there.
Can you see this? I'll say to the Karen. Like you can see that there's a hole there.
Yes.
So
Use the discs.
No,
Yes.
can I see the glasses, the goggles?
no, just have him lead the way.
I wanted to see if you could all figure it out, though.
Could I try
It's
the
more
glasses?
fun that way.
It's time wasting.
Oh, well, fine. I'll lead the way. Are we ready?
Yes.
Yes.
And this is as far as you got last time. Before he just, I think, walked to the end of the hall, looked, and said, after talking about the mosaic, I was like, no, let's wait for your friends, and then turn around. So Karen gets in, and he scoots himself, and you see him, he's crawling, like, on 4s, like he's almost going through a tunnel. But he's off the ground about 4 feet. Well, follow behind, don't miss a turn.
Is it gonna fit all of us in there?
So as he goes down, and then he kind of steps down and up and around, and he's and sometimes he's up near the ceiling as you all go and start following him. Imagine watching someone go through like a Chuck E. Cheese like tunnel thing, but it's invisible.
That's cool.
So it just kind of looks like he's and often it's angular, and often you have to kind of like find the gap between pieces. He seems to be able to go without a problem.
Kobe's gym.
So we're spelunking through something invisible.
More or less, yeah.
Great.
And you go through this rather long corridor this way. It takes a while. Even with that, it's hard. It's difficult. Sometimes you have to like climb up and give me a boost, and like help each other up. It's like doing.
And it's just nothing.
And there's just nothing. It's like a wall of force. So you can like push against it, and there's a bit of give, but definitely not enough that you could like push your hand through anything. But it's not solid.
But it bears everybody's weight.
It bears everyone's weight. Yes. Yeah, without problem. As you finally get down, you get out, crawling on the ground and getting up, and Karen kind of stretches his back as you look down this long corridor that you are now on the other side of.
I'd really like to try those.
I'm sure you would, Spunky.
Spunky. Give it a name.
There's no running back through that.
No. There isn't.
Yay.
I'll walk ahead.
Okay. At this point, it goes down. The next corridor that you go and turn, and it starts to immediately descend and then seems to turn again a little while longer. So as you guys walk, keeping the same marching order, walking down.
Very dark.
And Karen says to you, "We should." Does anyone have light?
I have a torch lit the whole
Yeah.
time.
So because otherwise it would be pitch black.
Yeah.
Um,
I can't see the dark, so I will lower the torch lit
Yeah.
if I can.
So Karen actually suggests we should go slow. I don't know what's ahead.
Bree, do you have a necklace?
No.
Do you have like a headband or anything?
I have my instruments.
Do you have anything you wear that I could cast light on? to
I
make it easier
slap
for you
the
to see?
skull of grandfather.
Well, you have
Yeah.
the torch. I'm just gonna spread it out.
Because she's at the end. She's at the.
You can cast it on my bow. It's hanging around my back.
Okay. Like,
Okay.
Yeah, so you have a rather good glow on either end of this rather large party as you're making your way down and around. And it turns. So yeah, you turn and go down, and then when you get there, it turns left again. It goes down further, and it's rather steep. At this, so you are approximately, probably somewhere underneath that main
How
chamber.
wide is it?
Not very. Yeah, about.
So as I'm going down, I'll brace myself against either wall.
Yeah.
With my frame, and I'll kind of walk almost with four limbs,
Yeah.
as going,
Yeah,
bracing.
definitely. Yeah, I mean, you can definitely walk, but you're going down.
Right, but I'm saying like I'll
Yeah.
bear my weight against the wall
Sure.
to try to be safe about it.
Yeah, definitely. As you go, you walk, you go, and you turn, and then as you're going, the corridor remains straight, and you're looking at the first double door that you've seen closed.
Wow.
Karen, have you come this far before?
No, we only got at the beginning of the last quarter yesterday.
We're lucky we didn't walk by anything. The other parts are trapped.
Trapped.
Well, oh wait, no, never mind. That was just
Don't put too much purpose on the things you've seen.
teeth fell into a pit.
Can you see if there are any
What's your
ghosts
name?
in that room?
Talius.
Talius.
No, I can't.
There aren't any, or you can't see them?
Well, one of those certainly is true. I don't see anything, so that either means there aren't any or that I can't see them.
You answer in the most difficult way possible.
If there was a ghost, I would tell you there was a
What
ghost.
do the double doors look like?
Rather plain metal with metal. These doors.
Metal doors, the whole thing.
Yes, entirely.
That's
Very
strange to
odd.
me.
Should be. Mm-hmm.
It's like a bunker.
Yeah, it is with these big long handles and a big lock towards the center of the left door there. But otherwise, like big rod handles on either end, so they could be like a big industrial fridge almost. It looks dented and worn. It's not steel. It's probably a cheaper metal than that. But yes, two large metal doors.
Dented, like it looks like someone's trying to bust them open with something?
Or just not smooth.
Okay.
That whoever made them didn't spend the time, or or they're not made out of great, so they're slightly warpy. They're just not a smooth finish. Yeah, no, there's nothing particular. There's a couple dents that might be, but there's nothing there's a hammer mark or anything like that.
That's some door.
Is there a handle?
Yeah, two big
I'll help. Try to
handles,
open
but there's also a big like keyhole.
Be careful.
I'm gonna try to open it.
Locked. It has a tiny bit of give before it catches. Locked.
I would try to
And Karen's just looking around.
inspect the lock.
Karen be able to do this?
Yeah, roll an investigation check.
Can't have Karen do everything.
Fucking.
Jesus, that's not good.
Come on, Karen.
Would you say investigation 2?
Looks fine.
No.
Yeah, no traps or anything. You're looking at it. It's not something really you're familiar with. It's definitely strange. It might be hard. It looks like whatever key, like physical key, went in here was a big ass key, and that might make it actually a little more difficult for your thieves' tools that are more like fine tuned for a tight space. Mm-hmm. This is actually like a large, like whatever. Like the top of this key was probably like this big ass thing.
We don't need a
Did we
key.
fuck up the dungeon, guys? We didn't find the key.
I don't need a key.
This is the big boss door.
We
this is
did
the
we
boss
water
key.
temple this
Yeah,
time?
this is
Oh my
the
gosh,
the
that
boss
big
key.
gold lock around with the chains.
This is the boss key.
Is there a key lying somewhere?
Big
Yes,
What?
it's right there.
Big-
Yeah,
It's
dude,
there.
right
Yeah.
Dude, the fucking rod was right there.
Roll an investigation
Look
check.
for a giant gold key with a ruby in it.
What does the keyhole actually look like?
It's a big
13.
You don't find a key.
Does it look like a half?
It looks like how you're picturing it.
Does it look like a half moon?
horns.
No, it looks. I mean, it's like a big old key. Picture a non-cartoony version of like the Alice in Wonderland lock, right?
Yeah.
So like just this big ass keyhole that's right there. But it was probably a pretty complex key with complex teeth because you see quite a few mechanisms, and you're like, how the hell am I gonna get enough tools in there to like press all of this shit down?
Karen, in all of your adventuring down here, have you ever seen a key that would fit in a lock this large?
It's kind of strange. I mean, you see the locks in this place. They're all different. I don't know. Lockmaking was like an art or something. I don't know why they make them so different and difficult.
Might want to back up.
I'll back up.
All right.
Oh no.
I'm already backed up.
And cover your ears.
What?
What?
The echo isn't too big, even though the sound is quite loud, as
Knock.
the two doors open towards you just a bit, leaving a gap in the center.
It's unlocked.
Try and open it some
That's
more.
a good
so we can
trick.
get through.
Loud, though. Surge?
Yep.
Roll on the table!
I moved 35 feet away.
Ooh, baby.
38. Uh-oh.
What does 30 give you?
That sounds familiar.
I like waiting for my
The chaos.
Ah, yay!
What?
1d6 flumps controlled by the DM appear in
Yes!
Wait, what
on,
is
on
1d6
space within
flumps.
60 feet. And they're frightened of me.
That's sad.
They vanish after 1 minute.
What are they?
Flumps. Think like you know, like the flying Goombas.
Hot?
You know, like flying
One
Goombas
flump.
from Mario.
Diggity.
It's like that.
No.
It's the same plump.
My
Plump that
flumps!
gadget.
All of a sudden, floating above Tanaki's head is this originally blue creature, dome-like in amorphous shape, with all these little tentacles coming off, and two eye stalks over the top as it looks around, and then starts to move frantically, not knowing where it is. It looks down at the source that just summoned it to this place, and all of a sudden it turns white as a linen sheet. As its legs start going like crazy and starts backing up over all your heads, kind of like weaving between you, because the ceiling is not terribly high here, and just
for
backing
me.
up and going up the corridor at high speeds as quickly as it can.
What is...
As it
They're not
As it-
Pokemon. They don't say flump.
No, it does.
it specifically makes a flump noise when it moves.
That's fucking great.
So
The
actually,
greatest creatures in the
Yeah, literally
universe.
Pokemon. Oh my god.
The strangest
Wow.
things happen when you open doors.
I mean, It's kind of an accident.
Too bad it's not
So
your
now
friend.
you guys just
That
decide
was
what happens
cool.
again,
Though.
right?
Have you ever
Is that
seen
how
one of
that
those
works?
before?
Kill
What is
that
it?
thing.
Next
No!
time you just decide when it happens. Is that how that works? Or you just decide that he surges again tomorrow or something? Is that
No.
how that works?
No.
No.
Every time I cast a spell, I roll a d20.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I can, of course,
And if
decide at
I
any
roll
point in
low,
time. It would be a great time for the surge range.
I open the door.
I reserve the right to surge as my sorcerers.
Tell me to
Okay.
roll the table. Technically, he has to tell me when I cast a spell, but he rules every time I cast one. I'm just gonna roll,
Yeah, that's fine.
so he doesn't have to remember.
I won't remember.
I'll never surge.
Buddy opens the two doors. You look out, and at this, there's a smell that hits you again, but not like that other room. It is a musty smell because you are looking at a rather crowded room that must have been a supply room for whomever was here. Shelves and shelves. You see wooden crates and bins. Some of them have just broken over time. As you look, you can see just dust covering the ground of whatever must have been in here before. But also items, pieces of wood, pliers, a box of nails near the door, just random tools in a small box near the ground. But this room seems to go for quite a while. It's probably the size of that original room you entered, seemingly directly below it, and full of crap.
Ooh, I want to look for
Crap.
cool things.
Are the shelves at like normal height?
Yeah, the ceilings are probably about 8 feet, and most of it is just shelves, right? Shelves probably go like 6 feet up. Sometimes some things are on the tops, some are not. This looks like a shit room.
I'm going to go into the middle room, sit down, and ritual cast detect magic.
Sure. That'll take 10 minutes.
Yes.
What are the rest of you doing?
Looking around.
You die immediately. What are you looking
Alright,
for?
I'll take over. What's his name? And change his name
I
to
divine
Cameron.
sense again, thinking there might be ghosts in here.
You do divine sense, and currently there are no ghosts. As you look around.
What are the shelves made out of?
Also metal.
Metal.
Yeah.
Forged?
Yeah.
What? Would I know?
Uh,
Steel? Bronze?
It's not steel.
Copper?
It is probably more like a
Adamantium?
bronze.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Yes.
Quite dirty and patinaed over time, but it does seem to be bronze
Vibranium?
shelving.
I'm gonna go. While they do whatever they're doing, I'll wait. But I want to talk to Karen whenever I can. After they
Sure.
do that.
Yeah, he's kind of looking around and kind of inspecting, looking at the walls, which are the same as they've ever been, the stone ceiling. And he's just kind of trying to keeps looking around, also making sure that if there's something coming up, he's going to notice it quickly.
I want to do like a perimeter check, sweeping the room for things that are alive or hostile or something that's paying attention to the ceiling too.
Yeah, sure. You can roll perception. Okay, so your ritual cast, you were trying to get Karen alone. Easy enough, I think, as people like walk in and start wandering a bit.
9.
Nothing that you notice. Yeah, but you keep looking.
Who were these people?
So, I'm pretty sure that anyone who lived in one of these, they were higher class, had a little bit more money, you know. Way to get underground, a little bit of safety here.
I did not save them.
And he stops looking around and kind of turns and looks towards you. Is everyone else kind of looking, rummaging, looking over shelves? I don't like this one. Where's the entrance? I had to break in to get in. There's no entrance. And how did they get these supplies? And who were they? It's rather small, right? Maybe enough for a single family and their servants. There's 2 bedrooms, one for the children, one for the parents. Where did the servants live? Where did they sleep? What was this for? I don't understand it. Are there other rooms that were sealed? I can't find them if there were. looking at this room full of supplies. It
Doesn't make any sense.
and all the doors were shut and locked. Like they just died. Not as if anything happened, not as if it took time, not as if it was cleared out. They just died. Their bodies are still...
My people did not do this.
No.
What did?
I don't know. I don't know what could have done this. But I know what's happened since. So the rooms upstairs, yes, they seemed to be empty. They're not empty. They're not. They're full. As left as they must have been in life. However, whatever those things were that attacked us, they pulled them out of this plane. Everything's there. Soft hay to lay upon, the blankets, the sheets, wardrobes of clothes, pulled into the ethereal plane. Those ghosts made a mausoleum of their former life and took it from this world. I don't know how. I've never heard of that happening before either. Maybe it was simply their will was strong enough. I wouldn't...
They're still living here.
The ones we saw, those are the only, not really living, the non-living creatures that I've seen. But all of their stuff.
Karen, what have we done? What have we broken into?
These aren't the only non-dead things that I've seen. In each one, they live differently. They don't have a culture in non-death. They live how they see fit. No one teaches them how to do it. The gods don't help you in non-death. You're just there.
How long?
How long? Long enough for paper, parchment to disintegrate. Long enough for mosaics to empty themselves from walls. When there's no weather or wind to take them. Long. That was the first time I've seen depictions of your people. Usually I'm not this close to the river. That may have something to do with it, but... You've all been here long. We've been here long.
And there are
Orcs
more.
too.
Of these places, there are more of them.
Dotted around. Every time I go in one, I learn more and more what to look for. At first, and he pulls out his wand, I was looking for trinkets, like the one your other friend has. The one sitting on the floor. I don't know what he's doing. But there are more useful things. Although, when he taps his goggles again, his big eyes just kind of jiggling as he does. Some trinkets are quite useful too. But information, yes. And where to find things. We shouldn't spend too much time here. We should go. It's only a 2-day trip, and I swear, if I'm right, it's important.
Do the tieflings know?
They don't know anything.
This is not the first time I've been beneath the earth in the valley.
Where else?
Rings, circles upon circles, and maggots that burrow into your flesh.
I haven't heard of such things. Where?
Not so far. Golonin,
Gulonin.
across the river.
Oh, that's some devil shit. I don't know about all that. I don't cross the river. I'm no Goronoom. He spits on the ground. Almost like he had to think about it for a second. As he said the word, kind of rolls the sound around in his mouth for a minute and then decides he has to spit it out after saying it.
Well, let's go.
You finish ritual casting. You easily find the magical items throughout this place dotted around as you walk around.
Ooh, here. And here?
Under things as you're digging through them.
Like an Easter egg hunt.
Yep. Easter egg hunt that you press a button
over
and
here.
Start glowing.
He's like,
I'm literally dying inside right now.
Those are magical
Are you
items.
identifying them?
I don't have identify.
I do.
I do.
Would you like me to identify those?
I
Nope.
can identify that.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Look at
I can't.
you.
Yes, I can. You don't know that.
I do.
No, you don't.
Greed.
You're being evil right now, Tanaki.
It's pretty evil.
Can I look at that dagger?
It's a very nice dagger.
Yeah, I just want to see it.
No,
I want to document what it is.
I don't trust you.
What?
I just put it in my belt. This looks like a health potion.
May I see it?
It's red. Looks like a health potion.
May I see it so I can identify it?
You sure you need to?
Drink it so that you know for sure.
That would be a waste.
I
Looks
can't
like a good
identify.
one.
A
It's a
potion.
healing potion.
Okay. Like,
Yeah.
can just
It's
taste
a
a little
what?
bit of
But
it.
greater healing, right?
For
Yes.
potion.
So it's a little more.
Good one.
It's a little more viscous than the
let me take
other healing
identify.
potions. Although, is this the first healing potion we've seen in the game?
I don't know how many I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the first healing potion
No
we've
idea
seen,
what that is.
guys. So, but it is a greater, right?
Yep.
44 plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it is a red, thick. If you know a regular healing potion, not that you guys would know, your characters wouldn't know, but is liquid. This is like a little more
I've seen them.
unctuous than this. Probably.
I might have seen them as well, actually.
Probably.
Good word.
I've never seen one this big though.
That isn't a good
I don't
one.
think it's the size of the vial,
It's the
right? Because then it's like you're carrying these big
It's the
things of glass,
legs. It's the legs.
It's
I've
how-
never seen one so
it's how
crimson
thick-
red before.
thick and concentrated.
Go like this.
I know that you
And it's a
have the
deeper
paper,
Yes.
but would you like me to identify the other one too?
If you're willing. Is it just plus one dagger?
Plus 1 dagger. I put a smiley face on the card too.
Can I please see the dagger?
No. I put both things away in my bag.
I'm gonna try to steal it, but I'm very bad at stealing.
So you just
Yes.
yeah, and he's just like
Well, I go
Tanaki.
over and out.
No.
Tanaki, I don't have any magical ways, magical
So still
weapons.
things.
Could I have the
This
plus
one
one
with
dagger?
fun stuff.
You can have,
I
I
don't
don't know,
even
this
know what's
rapier.
about this.
I can't use a rapier.
Call it a trade.
You shot stuff out of your hand this morning.
Yes, but if something comes in my face, it's not going to be very good. Comes in my face, look at you.
yeah. So you guys have you've solved my underground dungeon puzzle. So that would have been obviously a lot harder had you not had knock and or this orc with you, but
Knock?
definitely
The spell.
knock
The
the
spell.
spell.
Oh.
But
That's
yeah,
not confusing
no, this
at all.
part.
I cast me.
Yeah,
That's what you would have
if you
done.
if you
Oh.
went with him and took him with you and left the thing with him, I mean that whole weird
Yeah.
corridor,
Aw.
he just saw it.
Yeah.
May I
Leave
use
now.
May I have the dagger, please?
I found it. Finders keepers.
It's not very nice.
And you were mean to me yesterday.
What did I do to
Are
you
you going
yesterday?
to use it?
Maybe.
Or you could use it.
I already have 2.
But this is
I
the
give up.
magical one.
I give up half of my face so that Buddy could use the nose rag every day. I think you can afford to give somebody the dagger that's going to use it.
I'll use it.
Then use it then.
I will.
Are you proficient with it? Because I am.
Yeah.
Oh.
You
damn.
are?
It's like, yeah.
Yeah, no,
Daggers are easy.
daggers are.
Stabby stab.
Almost everyone's
I can figure it out.
the pointy end goes into the bad guy.
Yeah.
Are you all
Stick
done
them
looking
with the
around?
Now I have 2.
I think so.
You've been in this room for approximately 12 minutes or so.
Where are the ghosts?
What is a minute?
Not anywhere I can see.
Count
Probably have to go back to the room
We don't measure
if we have
time.
any shot at
What is a
finding
minute?
them.
Where their beds are.
I don't
Do
know
we
if
want
that's a
to
good
find them?
idea.
Do we want to find them?
Yes.
What, are we actually doing them a
What?
favor by
We don't know where we're sending
destroying
them.
You don't know what you're doing.
If we
to
just leave them
That's what
alone,
I'm
they're
asking.
just gonna stay down here. So why does it matter?
We've already
What if
killed,
we
we've
kill
already
them and
killed
they go
half of their
somewhere
family.
worse?
We might as well do the rest.
The best bet is we
That's
send them
the
to
spirit.
Saya, but there's no.
Then they'll be together regardless.
Well, what if they're
I
going
imagine
somewhere
they-
horrible?
Saya, you would know Saya. Saya is one of the 9 main gods.
What does it mean to me?
Well, we don't know all the 9 main gods, do we?
Yeah,
If you pay
yeah. I
attention
mean,
to
that's
the
just
leaflets,
if you know one, you probably know all of them. Yeah, no, to you would know Saya. So
damn it.
Saya
Son of a
is
bitch.
right. Let me just find them. I don't have my.
I think Tanaki's equal. He does
So
not,
Saya is just
he does not share.
known as the god of death.
Oh,
It's like the true neutral god of like, not like I'm gonna make you die, but like everything dies.
yeah.
There is no heaven or hell that where Saya lives, supposedly. No one knows where the hell you would go to find Saya, if hypothetically you could go to these places to find gods. The symbol, I want to say off the top of my head, I don't know where that paper went, is like a half-burnt candle.
It's not about them. It's about what made them. It's about why they're here.
There is something unnatural about their presence here. They should not be here.
Yes.
What if where they go is worse than where they are?
Where they go can't possibly be any worse than stuck.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sure there are plenty of terrible places they could go.
Then they deserve
To be
there in the first
tortured
place.
or...
What makes you say this, Thales?
I've read a lot of books, stories.
You've read so many
Oh,
books
yeah.
and stories. Does this make you know things?
Well, that's... How else would you know things?
You see them, you hear them, you experience them.
True. But the
Have you
books-
been to the places that you read about?
I have not.
So do you know them?
No.
Then
We're
you,
gambling on
you don't know much of anything then.
just what
He
I've read.
knows greed.
Shall we get going?
No, not greedy.
I
Just
see
interested.
your
It's
eyes
different.
flickering
Oh, here we go.
around.
Beady.
Looking this way and that. Things you can lay your fingers on.
Things I can learn about.
Things you can take.
No, I don't wish to take anything. Not like you.
Little one, do they
I don't
always
take
talk
things
so
that
much?
aren't mine.
Don't
I
you?
wish we'd just get on with it.
You took the paper when I passed it to Turok. Then you tried to take the items from Tanaki just now.
I just wanted to write it down and I gave it back immediately.
I don't believe you.
You saw it. How could you not believe me? That's what happened. I took it to write down what was on it, knowing that you wouldn't have given it to me if I didn't take it.
Are you going to put this in a book someday?
If these papers, I'll rip out these papers, make it back somewhere.
Why did you rip
Useful.
those out? Now they can't be back in the book.
No, they're not rip them out. Like take them out of my shirt.
Oh, okay.
It's like just a bunch of papers because I don't have a book anymore. It was taken from me.
Where's your book?
Where's your book?
They have it.
Why did you come here again?
I was taken by him.
No, but why did you go to their village?
Oh, that's right.
I'm not yours anymore.
Yeah, you're the one that came here with me.
Yes, I did. Wow.
How do you forget this? It was like yesterday.
I have other things on my mind.
He's simulating a player character.
If we were to go back to the bedroom where we found the ghosts in the first place, could you tell us if they were in the room
I don't
before we go
I
in?
really want to go back there.
I'm
I
not
mean, I certainly-
asking, I'm saying if we did, could you see them?
Rather testy, ox lover.
You're the one who wants to get going. I'm trying to expedite the process.
Yes, I can see the ghosts.
Well, let's go see if they're there, and if they're not, then we're wasting our time down here.
Can we is there anything beyond this room?
Did anyone else find another exit? I didn't see anything.
You're the one with the goggles on.
Before my detect
The
magic,
goggles on. They let me see things that are invisible. They don't let me see everything.
before my detect magic
Ooh, that
expires,
yeah,
can
that's
I go out of the room to see if the tunnel we crawled through is some sort of magic? Like, do I get a...
Yeah. So you kind of like jog back up. Your calf's kind of burning by the time because it's a pretty steep incline. And you look, and yeah, certainly. with detect magic on, you can see. It would take you more than 10 minutes to get through, right? But yeah, you can kind of see, and it's actually hard to make out because there's so much around that you kind of look and you can see like the beginning of it, and then it kind of starts to blur a little bit beyond your vision. Okay.
If we are below the main chamber right now, would I have any indication of where the other passages were in relation to this room that led out beyond this room?
Yeah. Sure. I mean, and that's just assuming that you're under. You're not like measuring it as you go. And actually, if you were,
Yes, I do.
you're probably not under it.
Shouldn't do that.
Now that you're thinking, as you think about it, I'll just give that to you without looking, because this corridor is rather long, right? So you went out and you walked like probably like pretty far, like to here, and then kind of went down and down. So you're probably like right, like this way. You know, you're probably actually a little more in this direction than directly under it. Like now that you're thinking of it and piecing it out, and how long is this? It's probably like the main level, and the other one's like offset down this way. So it might be partially underneath the room where you found like the mirrors, but it's kind of hard to tell. But it's it's definitely offset.
Look around, see if there's any other passages.
Okay.
Anything I can steal?
You can roll an investigation check.
Nope. Oh yeah, a nice 5.
Nope. No, you look around for a while longer, and you don't see any other way out.
I ain't found shit.
What else is in this room? Just
Shit, stuff, cloth.
Is the
That's
musty
large.
smell from like any food like that went bad?
Oh yeah, definitely. And it went bad so long it's just like dust now. It is so disintegrated. Yeah, this probably was a storeroom for food. A lot of like the baskets are like woven out of reeds from near the river, which are totally like just destroyed over
Not old
time.
enough.
Any
You want an alcohol?
You're not old enough. That breaks.
Not
That's
with that
It's now
roll.
turned into vinegar.
breaking the law.
Yeah,
That's evil.
nothing really that you.
Underage drinking
There's
is
no
evil.
there's no drinking age in D&D.
Underage drinking is evil.
all right, fine.
Each
It's not like chaos.
tiefling town has its own drinking age. Some of them it's like 43. Some of them it's. So it really depends.
11. 43.
Yeah.
I should have been drinking.
That's right. Looks
So
like
maybe buddy
doing bad things.
and you.
True.
There is nothing else in this room besides the shelves.
Yeah, I mean it's full. There's a lot of stuff, but it all seems to be stuff. None of it really seems to be usable after decaying for a very, very long time. These magical items have persisted through time. Even the bottle that the potion is in seems to have held up. But other than that, there does not seem to be really anything of use in here.
Stocky, you went back out, you said?
Yeah, I'm back. That tunnel we crawled through is magic. That's what I went to go test while this was going. And it's over.
You have powerful magic to keep it going for so long.
Could you use the staff in this room?
Yeah.
To lift it all up.
What? Karen just steps way back. Why?
Yeah.
I
To
will
see
too.
if anything lies beneath.
Oh, okay.
All the stuff just kind of like smoke. Some of it kind of spills out as like the shelves kind of hit and then and go. And as they do, one shelf as it's go will hit another and pretty soon much of the room is falling out around underneath you. I need everyone to roll dex saves as they're in here. Well, because if there's a couple foot gap and the shelf goes and hits and tips as it does.
But he activated while we were
We moved away from
Still
the
in
area.
the room. I mean, I'll make.
I mean, he just said, you asked him to do it, he just goes, yup, okay.
All right.
Just,
It's fine. 18.
Okay.
20.
I stepped
24.
back.
18, 20, 24,
7.
7.
17.
19.
2.
Yes! Yes!
Karen and then the two of you are going to take, I don't know, like 2d6 bludgeoning if shit hits you or falls on you. So everyone takes 3 damage. 1, 2, 3 people take a total of 3 bludgeon damage. As just, as now,
Are they on the ceiling?
like, shit's just, what is it?
They're on the ceiling.
No, I don't think he did it. I'm saying that I don't imagine you did it near 2 other people to send them up. I think when he did it to a shelf, the shelves started like knocking each other over, and now all of this shit on all these 6-foot-high shelves.
Hold
is
on,
just
how
falling
many
all over the
people
place.
were within 10 feet of me?
10 feet of you?
Like you
Yeah.
griefing? You
Be
griefing?
all of them, right? Be all
It
of
was
us.
everybody?
I don't want to see us being that far.
I mean,
away
ideally,
from you.
probably not, because I don't think you were all like huddled. You know, when you think.
I think
okay.
they failed by
Anyway,
one.
as the
Yeah.
everything's lifted up, is there anything underneath all the garbage? Or was?
So as that happens, you kind of step over other stuff and kind of look at the floor underneath and just push some stuff out of the way. And you look down, and the floor seems to be like you need to roll a perception check to say.
Natural 19.
Natural 19
23.
seems to just be, a floor.
No other exits to this room.
Not that you can tell.
Alright.
We'd yell at knocking. The next time you use that stupid thing, tell someone before you turn it on.
Buddy asked me to.
Doesn't
Nothing
mean you
else
can't
here.
announce it to everyone.
Just let's go back.
It's that childlike,
We need to
Impulse
get
control.
rid
Yes,
of
no.
those,
who's a kid? What
those
is-
creatures.
It's not about them.
No, but we need to do it regardless.
Something is keeping them here.
I agree with you.
I'm going to turn it off.
I'm going to get out of the room.
Mhm.
Wait.
Okay.
Wait. I'll turn it off.
And then as stuff just and like starts bouncing over each other.
Well, if anything didn't know we were here, now it definitely does.
Oh, they did when I opened the lock.
This is fine. We don't care about this.
I don't think we should just leave. Just doesn't make sense to stay. But who am I?
Yes, who
slave.
are you? That's
A
the
slave.
big question.
Alright.
You are a slave.
Tell
Says you should so.
Just that's fine.
Dolores.
Dolores.
Did
Yeah.
those anything get
Dolores.
destroying reveal
Telius.
anything that
There you
wasn't
go.
previously seen?
Slave.
There does not seem to be. I'm not hiding things in this room.
Telius the
It
Slave.
is mostly
That's fine.
useless shit
I don't know.
and a couple matchbooks. No, I'm just
I'll look.
yeah.
Alright. Karen, after you through the magic tunnel.
Like, do you
Oh
still have
my
that
God, my
inspiration
back.
point?
I use
Ugh, are we all ready to go in?
21 times.
Sure.
Yes.
Mhm.
All right. And goes in and starts crawling through. All of you kind of like up and around and over, and sometimes you have to kind of go back and around and through. And after you've been going through for a few minutes, Karen stops. Oh, fuck. As the 3 ghosts come through the wall. While you are like in the middle of this tunnel. Probably 6 feet off the ground, halfway through the room. Everyone roll initiative.
How do we even...
Interesting.
Bum, 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 ba-na-na-na-na.
How do we even...
I have literally no idea how this is gonna go. That's how it's going.
Da-na-na-na.
25 to 20.
24.
All right, 24.
Damn.
3, 20.
Off of 14.
Badi.
Plus,
that's
with a plus
She's a plus
10.
86.
20 to 15.
Yeah.
18.
Plus
18.
86 to end.
17.
Okay, 18 is Turok. 17
Yep,
is
17.
Inda. 15, 10.
10.
I got me name. I got 10.
10.
2.
10, 12 for, what's his name? Karen. 10. Who's going first?
I hired next.
Okay. That's Tanaki,
Do you though?
Yes.
and Talius.
Do you?
He uses +1 dagger to stab some
Under 10?
9.
Okay,
Okay.
good to know.
Come here.
Bingo!
Marie, you are up first.
So they're coming like right on us.
They've just come
Nice.
through the wall at this point.
Okay. The one closest to me.
Sure.
That's
Okay.
the second time tonight.
I'm going to be frightened because I'm
Sitting on my
trapped in
dice.
this space.
Sure.
Can't
And again. Shh.
Okay.
Come here. Come here.
Alright, what are you doing, Bree?
Okay, and I'm going to focus on one of them and think to myself, no one dies today. And I'm going to cast Dissonant Whisper.
Okay. What do I do for Dissonant Whisper?
What the fuck is that?
You need to do a whiz save.
Okay. That's gonna be not very good. 8.
Then you fail, so you are taking 3d6 of psychic damage, and then it has to flee.
What?
What?
Why does it have to flee?
That's what the thing says.
Yeah, but
5.
is it? Let me double check.
Yeah,
No,
It's-
that's a knife.
7 psychic damage.
Okay.
Use its reaction to move as far away as its speed allows.
Whisper just coming sorry, must make a wisdom save. Fail save. It must immediately use reaction. Yeah. Okay. Weird, because you would think it would have something to do with fear, but it's kind of like a psychic thing,
Mm-hmm.
and they can't be feared. But I'm gonna say it works.
Okay.
Yeah. So all of a sudden it disappears back through the wall and takes how much damage?
7.
7 points of psychic damage.
Not very good.
Okay.
36.
Just for
At
the,
least
for
you
the
can
turn,
hit
right?
things.
We'll come back.
Okay. That ends your turn.
Yes, it does.
I can't fucking do shit.
Body.
You roll, I mean, 10.5 points is average.
How far
on
am I in
that,
the
so
maze,
it's-
man?
It's just a low roll.
What?
How far am I into this?
You guys are in the middle. You've probably been
I
crawling
didn't
for
write
like
it down, but
5-6
character
minutes
did,
to
so.
get to where you are.
All right, I'm fucking gonna go ahead then. I'm not gonna fight the ghost in here. I'm fucking
Sure.
gonna charge
Karen's in
ahead.
front of you though, because he was leading the way.
How?
Grab him in the ass. Just go.
Wow.
Gore his ass.
Jesus Christ, Rick.
I'm gonna trim through him.
Yeah. What are you? Oh my god! His body is rather big. As you move through your the space of your companion. Have you ever tried to go past someone in a ball pit, kind of like
He's
Yeah,
a
it
listen,
doesn't
he's a
work.
skinny-
as a grown ass man?
he's a
You
white orc.
He is.
Oh,
You.
orc.
He is still a full-grown orc, and it happens. But it is like.
I'll take it with me if I have to. I'll fucking push his ass through the fucking thing. We tell me what to roll.
No, you get past him. Yeah.
Okay, great. I'm gonna fucking try to get out.
Okay. Roll a survival
Sure.
check.
14.
Okay. Yeah. As you go, and you're kind of it's slow going because you're trying to feel and find which way to go, and a little bit ahead of you, you kind of like fall down into the next thing and land and just keep moving as you're doing this circuitous route.
Yeah.
To get through.
That's everything. I mean, I'm not gonna do anything else.
Okay. Turok, you're up.
Good card. How much
That's what I
room
was thinking about.
is there, like, on each side? I mean, it's
Almost
5
none.
foot, almost
Yeah.
none.
Less. Way less. I mean, you're in like 4, 3.5. Yeah.
I'm
It's
gonna
it's
turn
tight.
into a cat
Okay.
and run, navigate through.
Same thing. Survival check.
Okay. Okay.
You'll
12.
like it.
12. Yeah, with that, it's kind of hard. You go and you start running into walls, and you're kind of like, well, at first you get past where everyone is, right? Because everyone's kind of like that weird caterpillar movie I didn't see, where everyone's kind of ass to mouth the whole time. And because you can kind of like
The human centipede?
yeah, sure.
Okay.
So you're able to like find that
Go
and
in
then get-
between them, over
yeah.
them.
So
over
you're
them.
about
Never go
upward.
ask
You're
them.
about up where Bondi
Never
is at this
ask
point, as a cat,
But it was a passion.
and you've moved past most of your companions.
Mhm.
Okay.
I would dash too, with 80 feet.
Okay.
As a
So
cat.
you do that, and then you actually get a bit ahead.
Yeah, I do that too.
So you're like the
Transported
same.
to tell.
Yeah, as you and
yeah,
her
yeah.
survival was a little bit better. So I think you're going and being able to keep up with Bondi as she's trying to figure out the path, this invisible
I'm
path
going
that you're
to
trying to
find
take.
Steed on my
Okay, Inda, you're up.
Good.
How far away are they from me?
The ghosts, not very.
Not very. So I'm going to move as much as I can following the path, and then I'm going to turn to the.
So you go in front of Telius
Yes.
as you push past, and you're like, "Hey, what are you?" Okay.
And then I'm going to turn to the ghost that's closest to me. I'm going to reach out my hand, and a spectral skeleton hand comes out of mine and disappears, and then appears at the ghost's neck and just squeezes. And I cast. I need a roll to make sure it hits, but
What are you casting?
chilling touch.
Okay.
Chill touch.
Did you hit?
Yes, I'm assuming that a 22 hits.
22? Yeah, just hits. There you go.
And that's going to do 2d8? Yeah, 2d8. 6.
What kind of damage?
7. 13 necrotic damage.
Necrotic. Okay, it is immune to necrotic damage.
According to it's undead or no?
It's a ghost, dude.
It is a ghost. It is
Is it-
immune to necrotic damage.
Is it
takes no
ghost
damage.
undead or no?
A ghost is an undead.
Then why does it say in the
Because it
description?
is also incorporeal. Probably.
Alright, well, if it's undead, either way, if it doesn't take the damage, it still has disadvantage on attacks on me.
Okay, so one of them has disadvantage on attacks against you. Good to know. Okay.
Oh well.
And one of them is gone.
Well,
One of them-
for one round though.
That's
doesn't
bizarre.
last.
Yeah.
But it's good. You're still good playing
Yeah,
once
yeah.
they come back.
And,
That's
it can't, and
three.
if it's that's
Oh, I'm
not-
sorry. That's Inda.
and if it has the ability to regain hit points, it can't do that this next turn.
Okay. All right. Good to
I
know.
mean, did you read that? Only please for
It's not a concentration spell.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
it's,
Yeah.
but it's still
Um,
good.
Why?
So Karen,
I
he
don't get that.
pulls out his wand and like thinks about it for a sec and is like, "This isn't gonna fucking work." So he.
The walls are solid, right? Like the walls of the thing are solid. Yeah.
It's hard to say because they're not physical, but they definitely feel solid. He's like, I'm not blasting this shit off while I'm in here. He's gonna go use his movement to kind of like follow along with you guys, and say, "We're gonna have to figure this out before we get out of here," and just hold his action because if this thing's in his face, he's gonna blast it. But that's about all he can do. He'll hold his action with his wand. Then Tanaki is up. Talius on deck.
I am going to hold a frostbite for
If it comes near you, or
next to anyone within 60 feet of me.
next to another person.
Another ally, yes.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't have to necessarily attack you.
Correct.
Well, that's a cool spell for this very weird situation I have you guys in. Cool. Talius, you're up.
Would burning him?
Zephyr's on deck.
Yes, and kill everyone.
Because I can't freaking roll a good
No, but
initiative.
their
My
spell
most-
went through the tunnel.
Fine. Sure, they're fine.
He can make it up here at a point.
What about hers though?
Where is it? Just it's here.
I'm taking just an aside right now.
You
And
just,
then
you just shoot.
Would
your
your character
you
just
just
do it,
shoot
then
fire
do it?
15 feet out of your hands.
No, I'm just asking a question.
Fucking blows a lot.
I'll just walk through the tunnel.
Kill us all.
Action.
Okay, so you move. You're gonna dash
You
with
could
your
go
action.
through
So
a
you're
wall, of course.
you're kind of up there
If
with
anyone
Body,
else
Turok.
Yeah.
You'll move ahead of Karen,
Sure.
who's not dashing with their action. Okay, cool.
Good luck on everybody in their saves.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm gonna
Zephahim, you
I'll
are
give
up.
some people some luck. So I'm gonna start moving through the tunnel,
Sure.
and anybody who is farther away from me, I am going to bless.
So I'm gonna say you move away from Tanaki and in front of Tanaki and Inda, then, right?
That's fine,
If you're
but
moving.
I'm trying to move through the tunnel, obviously, as well, so that I can stand upright and attack them.
There's almost nowhere you could stand upright.
No, but I mean, like, I'm trying to get
out.
to the end.
To get out.
To get out.
Okay, it'd probably take you.
Well, I'm not going to just sit there.
No. I understand you guys. I'm just saying, it's probably like minutes more, like
That's fine.
dozens of rounds. To,
Um,
if going out is the plan.
Yeah. I mean, Zephahim's not going to just sit there. And
No. Yeah.
And I will bless anybody who is further away from me. And I will say,
How many people can you bless?
3. Sazish, protect these fools.
The people ahead of you, or the people that you? So behind you is Bree, Tanaki, Inda. You're about level with Karen, and then ahead of you is Talius, Turok, and Badi. You're kind of in the middle.
I would bless them. Talius, Turok.
Okay, the
and
3
Badi.
ahead. Okay,
Yep.
Talius, Turok, Badi. You're all blessed.
Yep.
Good to know. Okay.
And pass. I'd move as far as I can and pass the turn.
Okay, the two ghosts. Let's see. The first one, are they going to go towards the back, the middle, or the front? The front, and they're going to look at the grouping of Talius, Badi, and the cat, and attempt to possess Badi as they.
So she. Is there?
Who's a save?
No, I'm saying, would that be okay for a reaction?
Yeah, so as it's getting past and it just enters, because it's. Yeah, because you're up there, Talius. Yeah. So what were you holding?
My burning hands.
Okay. Yeah. That's an attack roll, right? Or is it a save?
I would assume so. It's a save.
Save. What kind of
Save
save?
has it.
Dex.
Probably
Dex.
not that good. 9.
No, it's not gonna matter.
Okay, roll for
anyway,
damage.
I don't think. Whatever. I don't fucking know. That's 1, 5.
Yeah. So as this thing comes in, you reach out as it's going for Badi, and it passes through your hand and starts to scorch as it like looks at you and growls as it turns back to Badi and grabs for her face.
7.
Frostbite.
Is that gonna hit us too? Because we're right all in the same area.
No.
Okay.
I would say he can angle even at the wall so that, like, it passes through the flame as it comes through this invisible
3
wall.
fucking ones.
So 7 points of fire damage.
Yep.
It's gonna be halved to 3.
Jeez.
Yeah, frostbite as well.
Natural 20.
Natural 20 will do it. Roll for damage.
Is that a Triclops?
Critical damage.
I got 4 and 3 wounds.
D6?
4d6.
Oh, and then while I was trying to possess you, why don't you make a charisma save for me?
So I saved within the last 24 hours though against possession.
He did.
Oh, you saved?
I didn't get possessed.
He did
You
not.
said I was immune for 24 hours after that.
Boom.
And they would know that I did 2 mats, so they might not go after me.
Oh, so then it probably wouldn't go after the cat either. It would actually be going after you. So that makes even more sense that you're firing.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So what's the save?
14 points
I
of
gave
damage.
you
That's
a
doubles?
D4
That's the double.
to your
Okay,
roll.
good to know.
Charisma.
What kind of damage?
Cold.
Kill him.
It's a low
Immune to
DC.
Jeez.
Takes no damage.
That sucks.
Probably gonna need
Oh,
this.
you need
But
a
yeah, so I
4.
assume they would know that I
Yeah,
didn't.
because they were all.
I think it's
It would have seen.
Yeah.
It might have even been that one.
Might have
I
been.
think you made it.
No,
I don't
Well,
remember.
14.
I just wanted to.
A 14 save, you make it. You're immune to the possession as it goes at you and kind of goes back. And the other
I
one,
saved one
Sazish
time, too.
wills it.
I'm gonna say even odds
Finally.
going back to the back group or the middle group. Even, so it's going to the back group. 1, 2, 3 to see who it's trying to
I
possess.
saved last
2,
time.
Tanaki. You did not save a possession, right? Nope. It as you go and shoot this cold and see it not affect this ghost that is right at Talius's face. You turn and say "whoa" as one comes right at you. I need you to make a charisma save.
Charisma?
Yes.
Oh, good. That's like what I'm good at. 18.
Definitely make it as it goes towards your body and just shoots back out as it's right there in your face at you. You are also immune to possession for the next 24 hours. That's cool shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you are immune. That's it. That is immune. Okay.
So wait, who's made their save?
Everyone except me.
Except me.
I have not.
I'm not.
Not
reading
Brie.
yet.
Brie hasn't
I
saved.
did last time.
You did?
No,
Oh,
Ghost
okay.
is trying to get me yet.
So as that
Oh, you
happens,
haven't
Did you?
I remember rolling
I mean,
it because I was very
I'm like
anxious.
100% sure I'm not gonna make it because of the law.
as that happens, the other one only has enough movement because it moved its whole round to get back into the room and looking around. It
Four under.
lets out this awful scream, and anyone who did not make their save against fear the day before needs to make a wisdom save.
Anybody
Yes, no,
within
I'm
10
not
feet
sure.
of me gets to add my charisma mod to their roll as well. So
Tanaki,
so it's a plus
The-
4. I don't know how
I
many
think
people
there
would
were
be
two
10
things.
feet of me, but
none. Karen is the only one.
alright, he gets to add a
He
plus
got-
4 to
And he
his
got
fear.
frightened last time.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
he
you're in
was
kind of
stuck
that
in that
middle
corner.
grouping.
No, I don't remember which thing I saved against.
Yeah, I think it was the fear.
What's
I don't
the-
think it was
what's-
possession.
It wasn't
Is
possession.
this
Because you weren't in the room.
Is
They
Is
never
this a
tried to
charisma
possess.
as well?
So you saved
Wisdom.
against.
His
Wisdom?
fear's wisdom.
So I don't have to do fear, but I will
Correct.
ask
Pretty
you
fucking
possession.
good.
Right. So it could possibly
it.
go at you. for
What is it?
possession.
What's the save?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
13.
That
You
just
just add
makes
a
it.
d4.
I
Wait,
make
no.
it anyway.
13 just
You don't know that.
19.
You just said it.
26.
Good, good, good.
Oh, that's good.
9.
Karen does not make it with a 10.
He gets plus 4 from my charisma.
Oh, plus 4, that's 14.
Wait, I don't
Yeah, he
get.
makes
I don't
it.
get plus for fears, but I get my bless.
Correct.
Okay, that really helped. 13.
Just made it. So everyone has made the fear now?
9.
Yeah.
No.
Ex-
Except for him.
Except Tanaki. Tanaki, this thing is in your face. It just tried to possess your body. You saw it happen to your friends yesterday. And this horrifying, grotesque, amorphous face. You are scared.
Life is zoinks.
Would you roll?
You tinkle a
Nine.
little bit.
You might age too.
Ooh.
Is it? It's not more than 5.
Would you roll?
9. It's only 4 of a difference.
Okay.
Or Tanaki.
Sorry, Tanaki. You both get
Well, I
feared
wasn't
and don't get
He
the
wanted
age
to
that you
age.
wanted.
The de-age, the get younger and get older.
Okay, so that's the ghost turn. Bree, you are up.
I am up
Hey,
again.
Fuck you, only 31.
Yeah, you are all the way in the back. You are right behind Tanaki, who has a ghost directly up in its face.
I think it'd be funny if you went from being like super young to super old.
Bad.
All right, be ready, guys. Buddy,
I
you're
know,
on
I'm
deck.
sorry. I'm
I'm
sorry.
ready. I'm fucking getting the fuck out, man.
I'm gonna cast Blade Ward on myself so that until the end of my. Oh no, that doesn't make sense.
It's a
Wait.
reaction,
Are
right?
you a wizard now?
No, I'm not a wizard.
Are you a bard?
I'm not telling you what I am.
What?
I was a bard once.
That's fine.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What are you
I'm
sorry
going
about?
to because he's yelling at me that I'm not ready.
Yeah, we gotta do it quicker.
I understand, but this is
us.
new.
Who isn't Molly Foster?
Me.
I'm gonna try
I've
insightful
never rolled the
fighting.
class ever. Goes against my
All right.
Wait, I can't fight in
What code is
melee
that?
with anything.
Yes, you can. It is right
Everything,
next to
I
you.
believe.
Okay, so then yeah, I'm gonna cast insightful fighting, so
Next-
they need to make
Can't
a
be a character that's
Deception
level
against
everything.
your.
insight.
How
terrible.
dare you?
As,
Level
That's a
1
19.
everything.
that's an
I'm
abomination.
gonna beat that.
Abomination.
That would be terrible.
No.
Okay.
Level 1 everything.
And then I will try to stab it with my rapier.
Sure, go for it.
All right.
What's to attack?
Okay. 15.
15 will hit. Roll for damage.
Did she get sneak attack because I'm next to it?
She does get sneak attack. Yep. Roll for
Okay.
damage with sneak attack.
3. So that's 8, and then with sneak. 15.
15 will be halved to 7 points of damage.
Oh, wait, are we actually able to swing a weapon and hit?
Yes, you
Oh,
are.
then I take half
Well, it's a
damage.
rapier.
When
so
there's
it's more stabby.
swinging.
There's no fucking
There's
way I
no
can
room.
take my
I
hammer
can't,
out.
I'm not
No
swinging
way.
a maul.
I fight with a tiny finesse.
I can
weapon,
poke
so-
you with the flat
Maybe
end
the
of a hammer.
hand, maybe the hand axe, maybe.
You'll be able to take the hand axe out.
All right.
See, I'm imagining us being
Oh.
in like a
Okay.
tube in
Badi, you're up to us on deck.
McDonald's.
That's
I'll
what
put the
I'm
ghost
picturing too.
So like, how many of them?
It was going after Talius.
Oh,
So the only thing between you and the ghost is a cat.
You
So
know what I
not
mean,
very
it's
far.
right next to me.
Yep, I saw.
I don't know what I can do with it. I don't know. What I can
Yeah, I
do.
would say large weapons. That might be
makes
another
sense to me.
handicap that I hadn't thought of, but definitely makes sense. How are you gonna wield a large weapon here? I mean, you got horns.
Not
Headbutt it.
bad.
Since I'm gonna get possessed. I have a +8, but I promise you
You got a Parmesan throw.
I don't like this at all. I'm getting out. I'm getting out.
Okay.
I'm leaving.
Yeah, you move. All right. So you just dash again,
Oh,
far
I
ahead of
should've
the other
fucking
group.
run away with my bonus
Okay.
action. Son of a bitch.
Good to know. Yeah, but it's more spatial on how far away you're getting. Roll a survival check actually to see how far you're able to get. So you're trying to also figure out.
Not good. It's a 7.
You're having
Oh,
difficulty.
8.
Eventually, you find that you go down and you're. Which way do I? Oh shit! Up. So you have to go. You have to climb up, and you get there. So you do get further ahead, but not. And you dash. So you know, but you're not as far as you would have liked to. Turok, you're up and is on deck.
How close are all these ghosts to each other? Are they within 20 feet
Absolutely
of each
not.
other?
No, because one is all the way towards like the front group, and the other one's all the way to the back. Oh, 20 feet? Maybe. Yeah. Sure.
Okay. I will.
Because you guys were all together.
I will run my 40 feet as a cat forward.
Yep, you follow behind
Or-
where where Badi was.
The maze. Uh-huh.
It's gonna take a swipe at you
Sure.
as a reaction because you were right next to Talius. You were like the next one there. So it's
Sonic-
going to
Sonic and
totally 100% miss with a 9.
Are you sure I'm a cat?
Oh,
Base
with
is
a
10.
9, I still think because cats have a high dex, but
Cats are pretty good.
I think base is 10. For
You
most
try to
people.
catch a cat.
yeah, most is
I don't have my own cat.
It's probably
sheet
like
with
a
me, sorry.
13 or 14 AC.
12.
Cat.
12 because
Okay.
it's 10 plus 2
All right.
dex.
Cool. So yeah, I'll run past it.
So, okay.
Run my 40
As
feet.
it just swipes out at you.
Keep going.
Turn back into myself
Nice
Sure.
job, Lucas.
and
You
cast
dodged
fairy
the cat.
fire on all of the ghosts.
You ever try to catch a cat that's only
Sure.
flat?
Okay.
Dex
No,
saving
I
throw.
wouldn't do that.
Can you choose to make it
nearly
not
impossible.
hit your?
No, it's got to be any creature within a 20.
Okay,
foot
so I'm gonna say, since we said the ghosts are next to each other, that would be Talius, Zephahim, Inda, Tanaki, Bree, Karen, all
save.
dex saves.
Dex?
What's happening? Can you text me?
Yep.
Anybody that's within 10 feet of me can
Karen fails.
they can add a +4 to their roll.
Dex?
I'm not close
A
enough.
D4 or a +4?
A +4.
19.
That would be
It's
really
broken as
nice
fuck.
right now.
22.
Very nice right now.
17.
22, 20.
4.
Nope.
I don't have to roll it myself. Right?
19.
17.
17. You guys all pass then. Both Ghost and Karen
You don't.
all
I
fail.
don't pass.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I got a
sorry.
4.
So you fail, Karen fails, the two ghosts both fail. Attacks at advantage.
They're all outlined in green and they can't be invisible.
Perfect.
Attacks, all attacks at advantage.
Wall hacks are on. I got you.
Well, I'm outlined in green.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're about,
All right.
you're about to get messed up.
Nice. Then it's your turn.
Yep.
Inda, you're up. Karen's on deck.
After seeing that my chilling touch that I thought was so cool didn't work at all, or worked poorly, I'm going to cast Expeditious Retreat and take the dash. I can bonus action, dash action. I'm going to move and then bonus action dash.
So double dash?
Yeah, double dash as far out of this that I can, out of this maze that I can.
All right. You move past Zephahim and are up with Talius. With Talius and yeah. Okay.
That's
Did
it.
I get skipped?
Nope.
Sure.
Sazish.
Yep. Yep. You're at 9. You're right before the ghosts.
Alright. Right.
Karen is up. He is going to. He moves ahead to be with Inda and Talius, and is going to blast the ghost with his wand, or at least attempt
Didn't he
to.
get possessed? No, he's afraid.
You gotta steal that too, aren't you?
Oh, is he
Don't
feared?
steal things. I don't
Yeah,
know what
he
you guys
feared.
talking about.
No,
That's
no,
right.
he saved No, because of me.
because of the +4.
Oh,
right. Okay.
He saved.
Okay,
I-
sorry,
I was going to
sorry.
say, he's going to be rather stuck in that
I
case.
feared.
So he is going to
Pretty sure
You're
that's
unload on this ghost with all 5 charges.
Backwards. Where should
And we'll see if the ghost can save.
Oh, that's right. I can
It's
move
not.
through.
That's a
It's
natural
protection.
19. So he'll take half
I
damage.
had
You
to
must
roll
be
right
conscious.
back and told you.
That's it.
Sheesh.
It's any saving throw.
Yeah, wait.
Anytime
Wait,
anybody's within 10 feet
Wait,
of
you
you,
don't have to
it's
cast.
broken.
You don't have to cast anything. That's just always
No, it's
on.
always there.
That's part of
It's
paladin.
an aura of
Wow.
protection.
That's fucking crazy.
Ooh, Jesus.
Well, it's
What?
plus my charisma, so it'll be
What
plus
did you
5.
just roll? All your dice?
Yep, he sent all 5 charges from his wand right at this thing. So that's 15, 21, 26, 32
Whenever
points
you
of
Oh, it's
damage.
me too.
Half because he made the save to 16.
Broken. Dude.
Any save?
Yeah, you'll never fail to save again.
Why would you say that?
Pretty much. I mean, come
That's a
on.
good fucking
Okay.
chance.
As this big
With aid too. That's
blast of
that's
force
triple.
shoots out of the
So
wand
close.
and hits
Yeah.
the ghost
It
and
is
kind of
close.
reels back.
Because we're only so close.
Um,
We're in the McDonald's half.
Tanaki, you are, and then he then puts the wand away and takes out his shitty little knife. Does
Does that hit me?
At level
The
18,
blast?
No.
range
Nope.
increases to 30 feet.
It's a single target. So
At what level?
Tanaki,
At
you're
level
up.
18,
Talius on
but
deck.
still, it's pretty
Going to
broken.
cast a
That's
third
nuts.
level magic missile at the one that he just hit with force.
You can't. You don't have direct line. It would hit the wall of your.
Oh.
You can hit
So
the one
it
in your
does,
face.
so
thought
it
they were
does
next to each
actually
other.
stop.
No, wait. He hit the one that's up with Talius, Inda, and Zephahim.
Oh, because I thought
You're
they were
back
next
with Bree.
to- I thought they were next to each other because we all made the fairy fire roll.
So you're in 20 feet, but
Okay.
Up here,
Up
yeah,
and
like, 'cause
around
they're
and-
all
yeah.
in this room, and
you have to remember that. Sometimes you have to kind of go backwards. And I said it
You
would.
can
It
use
made
neither
enough
all
sense
over.
that you would.
If it was in the middle,
Within
all
20
points are
feet.
within 20 feet
More
in this
yeah.
giant maze.
Right, or at least enough of it is.
Okay, so the one in front of me.
Except for these guys that keep dashing and dashing ahead. They're making good, decent distance.
2, 7, 13. $19 damage total.
Nice.
Wow. You're a crit.
I do not search. The third level spell.
How many?
Okay.
5.
Nice.
I rolled 2 ones. Didn't roll that.
Yeah, that.
Okay. Sounds good. That's your turn.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. It just. What level did you shoot it? Set it at
3.
3. Okay, so that was 5 missiles. Just impact this thing that is like directly in front of you. Okay, Talius is up. Zephahim on deck.
I will use my burning hands again.
Okay.
Just to save.
Which kind? Wisdom?
Yeah. I don't know what it would.
Natural 19.
Yes, that saves.
Dex.
Yeah, I know. That's 13. 6. 9, 15. Get 4.
So it takes half
20.
damage because it is save.
Come out of your
So how much you say?
20.
20, half to 10, half again to 5 because he's resisted.
Yep. Oh my god.
Oh, did a quarter damage, but
What a great roll. Will be reduced to 5.
20 points of damage is pretty good, dude.
Ghosts are tough,
Yeah,
man,
but
when you don't have a lot of magic items.
And
Um,
he's,
5.
and he's stuck in an
Fire
invisible
resistant.
hamster house.
Everything resistant.
Yep.
Try thunder damage.
Not radiant, boy. About a
Yes.
radiant.
Hamster House of Doom. Good episode title. Zephahim, you are up.
Anything within melee range of me?
Yeah, because you
If
caught
not,
up to
I'll move up to one.
Yeah, because you caught up to Inda and Talius, so
Alright.
you have the ghost.
I
You
will-
can kind of move in front of Inda to get.
I
You
will
kind of like push Inda aside as you move forward.
swing the hand axe of Silverbeard's Fury.
Yeah, go for it.
That's a 23 to hit.
23 will hit. Roll for damage. Not halved or nothing.
And I'm going to Divine Smite as well.
Sure. Yeah, make sure you're rolling and then your.
Alright, so this is going to be
Your-
the slashing
Your
damage.
strength modifier, not your dex modifier, because you're not throwing it.
Fine.
I'm just saying, make sure you're adding the right.
My strength's better than Dex anyway.
Yeah. All I'm saying is you've always thrown this thing. I just wanna
Sorry.
make sure you're adding the right
The slashing damage
modifier.
is D6. So, all right. So that's 6 slashing.
Okay.
3. 7 is 10. 11. That's it. 17 radiant.
That's pretty fucking good. Even with the 1.
How much radiant?
Sorry.
17.
Nope.
17,
20.
20 radiant plus 6.
He's undead, so I
slashing.
get an extra d8.
As you do, you take this hammer and and you see this thing. You slice it in half, and it dissipates before you.
Nice.
Cool. 1 down.
I'm done.
Cool.
Such a good ability.
You are feared, but the one near you is going to try and possess Bree.
Oh god.
As it kind of looks at you and flies towards you. Make a charisma save.
You can do it.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't even know if it can because it has to recharge. It doesn't get that back, so it's not going to do that.
Didn't matter, but that's fine.
And neither of you guys failed your save against the fairy fire, right?
Correct.
So
Me?
wouldn't have advantage on either
Only
of you.
slave is fairy fire.
Okay, then if you're feared, it's advantage on you because it sees that you're afraid, right? Isn't that part of fear?
I just think I get disadvantage on attack if I try to
That
attack.
might be true. Creature has disadvantage on ability checks, attack rolls. Yep, you're correct. Alright, it's going after you anyway, I think, because you're in space. It's going to take use Withering Touch, natural 19. Man, this dice is doing me well today. Plus 5 is a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That's going to be... Wow.
All of your health is good now.
24 necrotic damage.
Are you dead?
No.
Okay.
I rolled really well. It reaches out and grabs you around the throat and holds you as you see the life start getting... You watch up close and personal as the life starts getting sucked out of Tanaki right into this ghost as it's billowing half inside this tunnel you're in, half outside. Oh, wait, no, there is one more. Isn't there? That's right, the guy who flew back through the wall.
Mm-hmm.
So, his buddy seems to have the back of it pretty handled. But he doesn't want to be too far away, so he's going to go to that.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Actually,
Makes sense.
even Karen, odd Talius, because
Odd.
even he's actually going after Karen, because they have fairy fire, so it would have advantage. So it flies directly at him, and shit, that sucks. Do I really want to hit my own guy? That's probably not. He has a... That does not hit with a 14, I don't think. Nope, just misses. Needed a 15. So he reaches in and after, but Kara is just able to get out of the way. Okay. That ends the ghost turns. Bree, you're up, buddies on deck.
Okay, I am... Am I closer to the other, like the way
You
we
are
came in?
right next to Tanaki.
Am I
You're-
closer to the way we came in?
Yep, but it took you about 5 minutes to get this far. Into
This
the
far. How many minutes out am I? Because I'm in the back.
More than, I don't know.
Okay, whatever.
Several.
So, seeing what happened to Tanaki, I'm going to cure wounds him for 1d8 plus. Fuck.
What do you say? What do you say to cure his wounds?
What do I say to cure his
Or is
wounds?
cure wounds? That's a verbal, right?
Yeah.
Is it?
No, it's a touch.
No, it's
It's
touch.
a
It's
touch.
Healing
Okay.
word is.
How do you
Okay.
touch him?
So, I'm right behind him.
Touch your butt.
So you touch his hiney.
Reach out and grab his foot
Okay.
and shoulder.
Both?
And you're gonna get 6 plus my spellcasting ability, so 11 back.
There is a vocal component to it.
There's a vocal
Verbal
component.
component to it.
I don't know.
It's verbal, it's not.
Bite heal. Bite the pillow. Feel better. Bite the pillow.
God, that's all terrible. I hate it all.
What's in your heart?
Wait, your spellcasting mod is Dex?
No.
Okay, guys, it's like 10 o'clock. I know we're.
No, I
keep
just
it
okay.
going.
I cured
we
him,
also
and now I'm
started
gonna
with-
use.
We also started like 20
I'm
minutes
using
late.
uncanny dodge. Nope, not uncanny dodge. Yeah, nope. Ha! I have so many things. What's the one?
You want a bonus-
action to dash.
Bonus action
To
to
bonus
speed.
action to dash.
And you move away from Tanaki. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going.
Backwards or ahead?
Ahead.
Okay.
But I did something for you before I left.
Oh boy.
Can't say I never did anything for you.
Okay. Tanaki is all the way in the back by himself. You have caught up to Inda, Zephahim,
And I can't
Taylor.
move.
I will note that I am
'Cause I'm frightened of the rest in front of
surprised
me.
that he looked
Yep.
better as I like grabbed him and then moved past him.
And use him to vault past. All right,
Here you go,
buddy, you're up. Turok's not there.
Sorry, I keep
Those
touching
aren't
you.
near me, right?
No ghosts are near you, and you are ahead of everyone.
That's the end of that.
Can I see anyone else near me? Or no?
Turok as a cat is a little ways
not
behind.
a cat anymore.
Oh, not a cat. Turok is a little ways behind.
I have no idea how far I am into this thing.
You guys are pretty much around the middle of the room. You're a little bit ahead now.
I don't know if you're going.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
roll
let's do
just
it.
survival, I think, to see how well
I
you're
did too
married.
many. 'Cause it's your spell.
Yeah, just you're having trouble at this
Only
point.
a nine.
Without Karen there to guide
Which
you,
is
it's
not-
proving to be
Which
very
is not
difficult.
visible. It's not
So it's
visible,
9.
right?
Yeah.
What?
It's like it's not
It's
visible.
probably-
No, it's entirely. It's you trying to be like, okay, which way is the next turn?
Wisdom.
Oh,
We
it's
got to
up,
do
it's
stuff?
down, it's
What?
left.
I said or
15
wisdom
minutes ago.
possibly.
It's charisma.
Turok.
So not
All right.
as good, but better.
Move another
Still.
30 feet forward.
Okay.
No ghosts near me. There's one in the middle and one back by 10 by himself.
Yep.
How much do I want to? Okay. I'm gonna drop concentration on fairy fire because
Okay.
it's not doing so well, and a small spectral bear cub appears right next to you. I say, like for those of you who can hear me, I say, Bakir Tagrud, heal my friends. And there's a little bear, and he's just kind of a spectral bear sitting next to you.
Okay. What spell?
Healing spirit.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
That's
And
different.
so at the beginning of his turn, or when he enters the space of it, it deals 1d6 healing.
Oh,
That's pretty cool.
Concentration for
Okay.
very strong.
That's really cool.
That's
it
awesome.
stays.
All right.
And this bonus action,
That
I can move
is
it around.
up.
It's like a total. It's like heal. It's like
I-
Bear
It's like a
totem.
totem.
Move.
That's fucking great.
Bonus action dash.
That's
I'm
so
getting as
cool.
far as I possibly can. How
I
far
didn't know
until
that
I'm at the
existed.
end of
That's
this? Am
fucking
I
cool.
close to the edge of it or not?
None of you guys are in the middle of this.
Then I'm going to
Yeah.
do the full double dash plus
Sure.
bonus dash with expeditious retreat
That's
because
great.
that's a concentration for up to 10 minutes.
Yeah, you catch up to Turok.
You're multiple minutes.
You have about 10
It's only
minutes
1d6.
of this.
Still,
Yes, but
that's
it'll take
fucking
like
great.
300 rounds to
for
get
a
out.
minute.
It's fucking nuts.
It's
I have
our-
nothing that I can.
10 rounds. Possible
Okay.
60 healing. That's great.
Karen's turn is next. He is with you guys. This thing was attacking Talius, right? The ghost.
That one died.
That one died. Yeah.
So who are they attacking? One's attacking Tanaki, and the other was attacking.
No one. It just came back in the
It
room.
just came back because it was when she's annoyed.
So
Okay.
It was the one that screamed.
be closest to body.
That was 2
probably.
rounds ago, but that's okay.
This is how-
Okay, then
My turn.
he is going to
My turn.
also continue on, just dash, all the time dash, and catch up to like where Inda is.
Dash, dash,
He's in trouble.
I'm
Tanaki
triple dashing.
Who?
4 points of
is
healing.
your turn.
Tanaki.
Okay. How much?
4 points.
So strong.
I'll do another third level magic missile going right in front of me.
Sure.
That's
Yeah, as
it's broken.
this thing is just in your face, just.
It's absurd. For a second level spell, it's absurd.
It doesn't even make sense. My spells are so shitty.
That's not true.
You're a fighter
So
and a spellcaster. You're gonna be a shitty spellcaster and fighter at the same time.
I'm just saying, man. That's alright.
6, 8, 11.
I think Eldritch Knight's
Let's go battle healer.
What?
Let's go battle healer.
16 damage.
16. Okay.
That's good. Half to 20.
Damn. Yeah, this thing is looking rough. Its form itself is like amorphous, and it's like he's going in and out of this plane of existence as he's right there in front of you. Does that end your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Talius, Zephanium's on deck.
Do I have enough movement to go back to where Tanaki is?
Yes.
I'll go back and then I'll use my movement to go back, and I will use my action to use Booming Blade on him.
Sure. Yeah, you kind of like turn around and say, fuck. You push past Bree and Zephahim, move backwards, take out your blade, and swing.
21.
21 will hit.
Okay, so it will take...
If it does more than 3 damage.
Well, I guess whatever what's the weapon damage would be. So it's just 1d6. So just gonna get a...
Plus your strength, right? Plus booming.
7.
Plus the booming, so yeah.
Plus
No,
yeah.
booming is only when it moves.
Nope. You're
What?
at 6th level now, so you do 1d8 damage when you hit.
And it... Oh, well.
Killed it till you jump.
I killed it.
Explain what this looks like. First kill with this character.
So,
Oh.
That's adorable.
fucking ridiculous. Pick me up. So, the blade itself will start to like. It looks like it's moving by itself. All I can do is really stab it. So I'll stab the thing.
Yeah.
And as it runs away, it just
Explodes outward.
Yeah.
And it looks as if it's gonna make this huge explosion, but the little like ghost bits of it hit that wall and just stop, and then dissipate around right where they were. Cool shit. Then your turn.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Is that me?
I'm gonna close the gap and attack the only one that's left.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you move forward to go to attack the only one that's left.
Yeah.
As it
That'll hit. That's a 20, and I'll second level divine smite.
okay. Damn.
So this is gonna be 7 slashing.
Okay, 7. Is this with the magic blade? This is with the axe, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it takes the 7.
19 plus 1 is 20.
20 additional damage on top of that?
20 radiant, yep.
Okay, cool. Yeah, same thing. This thing looks like it, as the radiant blast hits it, it looks amorphous, like it's not quite able to keep its form.
Second attack.
Okay.
It's a 15 to hit.
15 will hit.
And I'll do 6 more slashing.
Okay.
And 3 radiant.
Okay. That'll just do it. Explain what this looks like. That's it.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of crawling to it as fast as I
it's
can.
almost
like,
dead, and then
army crawl, and then I just kind of, and the second one kind of splits it again.
Yeah, as almost like you're chopping wood as this divine energy shoots out of it, and the second one, you go right through and hit into that spectral, invisible floor below you.
Just kind of put it back and start moving. Let's go. We need to get out of this place.
Let's go.
Yep.
As you make your way out the rest of the way from this weird thing, it takes a little while. Karen makes his way back to the front. As you guys are trying to find your way, he says, let's just get out of here. And rather quickly finds his way.
Can I roll 8d6 of healing for the bear cub that's now going to follow 10 for the rest of the minute? That it's gonna
Absolutely.
take to walk
Yeah,
out here?
go for it.
That's awesome.
It moves on its own?
His
Oh,
bonus,
yeah.
bonus
Bonus
action, he
actions.
can move it, so he can keep it next to me. And just keep healing me with it.
This little
Wouldn't it be everybody in the
9,
radius?
10,
Yeah.
11, 12, 13,
It would.
14, 15, 16, 21 points of healing to anyone who's within 5 feet of it.
Yeah, I'm full.
That would be pretty
probably
much...
Tanaki and Talius, because you guys were next to each other towards the
I'm
end.
full
At the
now,
end
so.
there. So if he's staying next
Before
to
this little bear
Tanaki,
cub
Talius would
dissipates.
also
That's
be
so
in.
fucking ridiculous.
Cool.
And he can keep concentrating.
That was
on it.
41.
As Karen gets back
42
out,
health.
he's instead of
Holy
stretching as he was the first time you moved to this thing, he's like shaking, like. Shall we go?
Yeah.
Is that all of them?
Get out of here.
Do you care?
Yes, it was.
That's what we came down here for, right?
It was 3 of them.
That was not good.
Bad timing?
Would have been different if we were not stuck in this maze.
Don't worry. We've lost daylight. Shall we get going?
Yes.
No reason to stay. They're all
Alright.
dead.
Oh yeah, towards the east where you're taking us. Yippee.
Don't be so lackluster. You'll see when we get there.
It better be worth it.
I really hope our raft is not going to get back.
He's trying to get like his usual like laughing demeanor back, but still obviously freaked out by these ghosts. As you guys go back into the sunlight, warm as it's beating down, some clouds gathering in the sky, but it doesn't stop the heat from getting to you. And the light in the heat is very, very soothing and welcome after being underground in that very claustrophobic space for a while.
Whew. We made it.
Shall we set off then?
Yeah.
To the east.
After you.
Is our raft fine?
We have a raft.
It was fine when we left it. I hope it stays that way.
Did we do something to like
Hide it.
secure it? Nah.
Well, it's secured.
It was pulled up next to a tree away from the river.
Yeah, there should be no reason I should go. This shouldn't happen.
Okay.
I don't know that there's any tribes or herds around here, so unless the lowly wanderer finds it, should be fine.
There's no way one lone person will be able to pull that whole thing to the water anyway.
All right. Waste no time then. Let's go. You will start out heading directly or generally in the direction that he pointed earlier the night before, and we will pick up right there next time. Cool. Thank you very much. Thank you guys for watching. It looks like, all of our technical issues were fixed after a while. Who knows what was going on. And hopefully it doesn't happen next week, Monday at 7 p.m.
Be here to find out.
Be here to find out, Twitch.tv/InRoads Productions, RHODES.
InroadsProductions.com.
Read some stuff,
This guy coming off.
see some stuff, and we'll see you next week. Thanks. Bye.